What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sandlot Gaming's Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Running through the Tomb of Annihilation module, we've got a 5-person party here. We've got a cleric, a paladin, a wizard, a sorcerer, and a rogue. We are currently running through the Tomb of the Nine Gods on the 3rd of 6 levels. We're roaming around here trying to figure out puzzles, power ourselves up so we can fight a lich who is causing a death curse on the land. He's using something called a soulmonger, which we need to destroy so that resurrection spells and death can proceed as it should. Intro done, hard stop. Let's jump into the chat.
So
congratulations to me. The statue bust will be me eating mac and cheese on my couch.
I have a somewhat personal question to ask you, Hillers, about.
Before you do that, this will be posted to YouTube.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can choose whether to answer. YouTube.
That's fine. Yeah. So when you get your back pay, and this is just like this is a tax related question. When you get your back pay, being that you've missed out on 2 weeks of paycheck now, do you get one check of your paycheck times 2? Okay, if you were to get, normally the way it would work.
Let me cut you off and say I don't know at all. I will tell you later when I see the check and find out at what rate.
Just send them a picture of your check.
You'll get 2 paychecks.
You're sticking with the
yeah, it'll have my social security number on the bottom.
Yeah, that's my question. Are you getting like? Do you get just like one tax? Like if you made $100 every check, but then because now you're getting 2 checks in one. Like, are you getting taxed differently? So instead of seeing $100, you're only seeing $90 on each check.
Well, due to my expertise, I'll have you know that I'm doing somewhat better than $100.
The tax rate would remain the same. I don't know why that would change.
because if you were to get because like in Virginia, if you were to
Laura
leave,
gets taxed more.
If you were to leave Virginia, if you were to leave and like you had like 2 weeks of pay, and they combine it all into one check, they tax it as though you made all that money in one period, so you would go up a tax bracket because of what that one check looks like. Now,
that's over the year, though. That's not per quarter.
No, it's month, per paycheck. It's per paycheck. That one paycheck would be taxed at a very higher rate. But then at the end of the year, when you do your taxes, you will have paid more in taxes because your bottom line is still in line with everything. So you actually
assume whatever the worst. Assume whatever the worst of that, and that's probably what it's.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm confused about all of that.
Bro,
but whenever you deem to be the worst scenario,
because tax cut, so you're going to be in good shape.
Whatever the most tax I can pay is what I'll be paying. That's
no, not anymore, man. Tax cut.
Nick, I gotta learn more about that.
I remember that pulled pork sandwich I had with my tax cut. That was awesome.
Yeah, right.
I loved it.
Better than not having it.
Actually, as a newly single guy who no longer owns a house, I'm terrified of what my taxes are going to be.
Well, homeowners aren't much better off because of the change to interest deductions.
Yeah,
don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, man, but tax cut.
Basically, unless the bulk of your income is affected by AMT, which means you're earning a lot, then you're fucked.
Tax cut, man.
As a single male with a decent wage living in not a house, I am absolutely horrified to find out what my tax bill is going to be.
Why do you hate our booming economy?
Let's not. Let's just.
Can we?
Let's just get stuck in event for 3 hours. Could we? Could we just?
Right, let's do it. Intro's done, so we're good to go whenever. Will all be posted to YouTube.
What was your social again, Hillers?
867 5309
1
001.
Do we have a volunteer for the recap?
I did it last time, so I'm bailing.
I wasn't at full attention last week with the Patriots game, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Which,
Mike causes the problems and then.
Sorry, I'm here though. I'm here tonight, so.
Okay, well, short story.
Playing next week.
No, that's not true. We had some options. We got stuck in an event for about 2.5 hours, and then we walked down to the basement that we were previously in.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
End of synopsis.
Okay.
That was 3 hours of our life we'll never get back.
Yeah, and scene. So
welcome to D&D.
So we recently went down to that long corridor where there were some previous wind troubles, I finally thought of an analogy to explain what had happened to us to Merrill. He finally got it. It was triumphant. And then we lowered a rope from one end, shimmied down it, crawled across the floor, walked up a rope to the other end, with the exception of, I think, Andy, who nonchalantly jumped across until he fell and then said, "No, I don't take fall damage," and then just walked across the floor and shimmied up the rope like the rest of us. And now we're in this other room, which has, I think, 2 statues facing in a direction, and then an empty void in the south, facing obviously in no direction, and then what looks to be a briefcase at the bottom of the hole. Let's pick up there, shall we? So we can recap on directions and immediate scenario.
I'll reintroduce the room.
Thank you.
So you guys walk into a 15-foot wide, 15-foot to a chamber with a 15-foot wide, 15-foot deep, 15-foot deep pit that dominates the middle of the chamber. At the bottom of the pit, you can see an 8-foot tall clay figure who stands motionless beside a stone treasure chest / briefcase. A silver key hangs from a cord around the figure's neck. 2 9-foot tall stone statues stand atop plinths on either side of the pit. A third plinth stands against the south wall, empty. One of the statues, the one furthest from you, depicts a hooded and bearded male figure with his left hand held high, index finger pointed up. The other statue, the one nearest you, portrays an armored male knight with his gauntleted right hand extended, its palm facing inwards toward the knight.
How is it his palm facing inwards and also
like this?
Because he is the knight.
Like a
Got it.
Right? Is this right? The gods? Or are we in the third?
I'm assuming, yeah, but what right is gonna be a bit tricky.
Well, there's also that Tom
and,
Downey side too.
and there's a third thing that seems to be missing.
When the patient gets difficult, you write it.
Yeah, so you do see a tunnel extending to the west. You also see a doorway to the north, and bright light seems to be coming out of the edges of that doorway.
Okay. So we're missing a statue here, clearly. Seems to be a chunk where a statue would be. It seems reasonable that we would write the gods, but there's no way of knowing which way is right in this case.
Except for right. I'd say you're going clockwise.
Can we get can we see the figure? You said there's a figure down
Let's
at
get
the
the
bottom.
third one and then we'll deal with it, right? And then we'll deal with the shifting.
There's a figure down at the bottom. Can we tell any kind of position or pose of that figure?
He's standing kind of just arms at his side, neutral stance. He does not appear to be. He's not really terribly similar to the 2 statues.
Can I move? Can I move the arms of the statue, or is there anything that's pliable about the statue?
So go ahead and make an investigation roll.
Okay. Come on.
Okay. So you check out the statues, and you're able to figure out that they're both sitting on top of rotating spring-loaded gears. So it seems to you like the entire statue could be rotated, but the arms are, the statue itself is made out of stone. It doesn't seem posable. Okay.
Does that include the statue here at the bottom to the south? Do we say this is a statue as well that's not moving?
That is a plinth. It's basically it's not. There's no statue. It looks like something that a statue could potentially be on, but there's no statue there right now.
Does it have the same look with gears? No.
How heavy do these statues look? Like if I was to just try to go down there and pick one up, how successful would I reckon?
So the statues are not down in the pit, right? The statues are on the same level as you.
Oh, the figure down in the pit, then I guess.
The figure itself is appears to be made out of clay and is 8 feet tall, so you can imagine that it would be, hundreds of pounds.
Okay, roger
Freaking
that.
clay golem.
Also not stone.
Can I step on this plinth and put some weight on it without fully putting all my weight on it? See if there's any give up and down, like it's like kind of pressure.
Yeah, go for it. So you
Okay.
you stand up atop it.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
All right.
I'll get off immediately.
Shall we look around a bit then, see if we can find something that better fits the bill for this third statue? Maybe up in the north room or out the west tunnel?
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
All right.
Yeah, let's look around as in the plan.
Let's go to the lit door, right? Maybe,
Alright.
or yeah.
And how far is this drop to where the briefcase is? You said.
Yeah. So the it's 15 feet.
Okay.
Let's figure out what moves the gears.
I could jump down there and take that key if we wanted.
So Jingle, you're standing outside next to the door that has a ton of light coming in. As you get closer to the door, you can hear a really loud hum of machinery and gears, and some sort of motion is happening to your north.
Oh, smash it!
Gears are what we're looking for.
I will let everybody know that I'm hearing something. I'm going in.
Open it! Smash it! We need to smash the gears in this place. They mean us ill.
Why don't we look to the west before we start opening doors?
But there's gears to smash right here. Jingle said he opened the door.
I'm gonna open the door. I'll open the door.
Okay. So the door appears to be locked.
Smash it.
Should we knock first?
Yeah, I'll knock. I'll pleasantly knock.
Oh, that worked so great last time. I back up even a little more.
It did work really well last time.
Yeah, by accident though. Like the guy definitely was gonna kill us.
You can't say that. Oh, it was well last time. It did work last time.
Oh, he moves the goalpost when he loses arguments.
We made it work. We made it work last time. It didn't work by itself.
So Jingle, you're gonna try and break it down? Is that what you said?
I'm knocking.
Like
Knock.
with the knock spell, or just literally with your knuckles?
Hey, no, I'm just knocking. I'm just here.
Good old-fashioned knock.
Yep.
You wrap your knuckles against the door, and you suspect that if there was somebody on the other side, it would be very difficult to hear because that hum is quite loud, despite a very weighty door being between.
I'll give it some raps with my mace, not to break it down, but to make some noise.
You bang against it and wait for a bit, and nothing.
All right, I'm breaking it down.
Yeah.
Hey Troy, can you
Get
turn
it?
on the music a bit? I hear it louder than most people.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Can we have somebody who can maybe pick locks in our group?
So you bang against the door, but it doesn't seem to do any damage.
Or like a key of some
It's
kind?
like when you hit a golf ball wrong and it just kind of like hums right up your hands.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, you know how to pick these things?
I do, but before we start doing that, let's work. I want to explore to the west first. Let's see if we can find any key or something before we start knocking down doors.
Well, that's what we have to do because I can't break it down. So I guess let's go.
Okay. Can I move to the west, Troy?
Sure.
Do you want to drive? Yeah, Mike. Can I? Okay.
Where are you going? Like you're just going down the western tunnel?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see a long tunnel to the west, maybe 25, 30 feet, and you see it bends around to the north.
Okay.
And it's covered in the same kind of purple fungus you've seen throughout the rest of this floor.
And as I'm walking through, do I notice any kind of like difference in wear and tear or any kind of panels that look different?
You can make a perception check.
Okay. I feel like there wouldn't be any on this section, but
no, you do notice that it doesn't seem as well traveled as other parts. So there's more cobwebs, more dust.
Why did it have to be cobwebs?
Okay. So to your north, you see a door, and that door it's quite large, and it has a round mirror set into the surface of the door. You see 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surrounding the mirror.
Oh, eyeball holes. How many eyeballs we got, fellas?
I got 2.
I only have 2.
I have 3, actually.
I don't know what we're talking about.
You have at least an eyeball.
Guys, there's 10. You see
Oh,
there's
these
10, like,
things. Yeah, I got some.
You see 10 of these inch-round indentations. Yeah.
okay, and the door itself, does it have like one giant or one eye in the middle? So, or a circular?
The circular.
Glass?
There is a circular object, but it's a mirror.
Okay.
Best get eyeballs in holes, y'all.
Do I know? Can I ask my ring? Like, how many eyes do beholders have?
Yeah, you could ask that. Seems reasonable.
Yeah, just through the adventures, like how many eyes would a beholder have?
Some.
Just double checking here.
Oh, that's a fun dance. Make him play keyboard.
Can he go down
It'll
some
go
steps?
viral.
Yeah.
Elevator. Magic.
Yeah, make him go down the escalator. Yeah.
I've been doing that at my countertop all week.
Why is that so funny? I don't know. He's like,
gonna row the canoe. Hey.
He's
Dad.
like, is this what life is?
Dad, what are you doing to me, Dad?
Is this...
Your ring would know this, and your
Is this
ring kind of
existence?
reports back to you that they had 10 eyes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hey guys, I think my guess is this has something to do with the beholder. Like this is how that there's a beholder that can probably get through, navigate around this area, because this. Can I assume that this is does it kind of match what that would look like? This outline, this profile.
The door itself doesn't have any kind of depiction of a creature.
Let me shorten it up for you. Stick a marble in the hole and see if it fits.
So let's go back to the other room before we start digging around, before we start knocking down doors here.
That's what you said about the last door. Stick a marble in the hole.
I say we play with the statue. I say we try to manipulate the statues.
Well, we're clearly missing one. You're not gonna put one marble in one hole?
I want to hit the door again.
Very well then.
I swear to God, if there's a beholder in there and we die, I'm haunting you from the grave.
Well,
Right.
we've
What's our other
been
option?
collecting marbles. We've been collecting marbles. There's marble holes. What do you want?
What marbles
For
are
the
we
record,
collecting?
because my
The
pockets
eyes.
are vast and
The eye
deep.
marbles.
Ooh,
What eye
crystal
marbles?
eye.
Almost 10 eye marbles by my count. I just don't know exactly
We've
if
all-
it's 10 or
and
not.
I
and
don't
all-
know what you're talking about. Did you do this while I was gone?
No, this has been
Why?
happening
Not
throughout.
entirely.
No,
No, this has been happening
you
throughout
were
the
watching
dungeon.
the Patriots.
Yeah,
No,
you
this
just
has been
weren't
happening
paying
since we
attention.
came in the dungeon. We picked up, occasionally in rooms, we've come across these eyeballs that are
I'd
about
say
the
we'd
size
picked
of the
up
holes
10.
in that door.
I think we have like 7 of them or 8 of them.
I'd say we'd picked up 10. If no one's
Why are we
counting.
talking over each other today?
Anger.
Oh, those crystals. Okay.
I have 2.
Okay.
I have 3.
Who else has
That's 5.
5? Who else has some?
I have a green eye crystal.
That's 6.
6.
I'm gonna guess there's more in this
There's
briefcase.
4 remaining.
You have 4 left.
All right, well, then I guess if I'm not gonna hit the door, then I'm just gonna jump down and look at this briefcase.
Okay. So you jump down into the pit.
I jump down into the pit.
Okay, so the chest that you find down there is made out of stone. It's quite large. Has some sort of silver lock on it.
Does it look? Is it like it's carved out of one single block, or is it actually something that can open?
It is. It is a hinge. It has a hinged lid. Also made out of
And the statue has a silver key.
stone. It does.
Coincidence, I'm sure. Is that like on a necklace around him? Is it removable, embedded? What's the state of?
Yeah,
said?
it's tied to a cord made out of like twine.
I'll yell up and relay the. I don't know if they can see this or not, but there's the silver and the silver key. Say, I'm gonna ask anybody if they want to come take a look quick. Otherwise, I guess I'll try to open it.
Excellent. Grab it.
I can start if you guys want to wait a few minutes here. I can maybe see what I can detect in this room. See if there's anything we need to worry about magically.
So, so just a few, I would say, 10 to 15 seconds after you land in the pit, Jingle, you spot some motion.
Of course, it's a clay golem.
Somebody better give me.
Gaxif has a weird subconscious fear of clay golems. He's not sure where it comes from.
How did we not see that massive clay golem looking down?
We did. It
saw it.
was just chilling.
It was described to you.
We also did call it a clay golem. We did. But
So this is the statue
You
that
can't
was
really
there.
claim you were surprised by this one.
This is the statue.
It's not legitimate.
Yes.
This is it's a yes. It was the what was described to you as the 8-foot tall clay figure standing motionless beside the stone treasure chest.
Mm-hmm.
Before we start combat, can I just call out, Slod! Save us, Slod! The Rock! Damn it!
Yeah, I think.
Does he come to save us?
Also, is he invisible? Yeah.
Okay, I think that's everybody.
I think we would need to remember that Slot can turn himself invisible, and maybe we should ask him
Well, that's
to.
why I'm telling him to come save us.
Well, maybe you should ask him to show
So-
himself.
As long as he saves us, he can stay invisible if he wants.
All right, so Jingle, the clay golem slowly comes back to life, and you see as it moves its limbs, it seems like it's been a long time. You see dust kind of crack off of it and drop to the ground, but it brings its big, huge arms up and attempts to slam them into you.
Oh god.
Goosh.
Is that hit?
Does.
All right. Go ahead and make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear.
Okay. So your maximum HP and current HP both go down by 23.
Oh!
Is that something I should write down, or is that permanent?
I would write down what your current is, but
I don't
But
long rest,
mark
you
it
get
down.
3 back, I think.
One hopes.
No.
Oh,
it's only
this
one
is
rest.
bad. This is real bad.
You guys can actually see when it gets removed.
We can see
I
when
think
it gets
you can-
removed?
You guys can read that description, can't you?
Oh.
Or can I? Am I the only one that can see?
We
that?
can.
Yeah. Until removed by a greater restoration spell or other magic.
You may be shocked to learn it was TLDR for.
Is it a long rest? Is it a long rest magic?
No. And he does it again.
Oh my god!
Hits.
Go ahead and make another Constitution save.
Does he get help on his saves because Ketchum is within how far? How
Yeah,
close?
they're constant. Yeah, 3.
What's the distance? What's the distance?
10 feet. 10 feet.
No,
I'm
he's
15
not within
down.
10 feet. He's 15 feet down. Take another 12 off of that maximum health.
Uh-oh.
That's extremely bad.
And let's see.
I can have it.
Okay. And that is it for him this turn. So, Jeremy.
Okay. I'm going to, and it's 15 feet down. How tall is it?
8 feet.
Okay. I would like to run in, jump down, and land on the golem's shoulders and bring my sword down and attack his head, and then using my disengage action as my bonus action, do a backflip out of here, and disengage and go back up top.
Okay. That's going to be a challenge. Yes, you can attempt to do that. That's going to be that'll be quite the feat of acrobatics. Because you're going to be jumping 7 feet vertically up into the air, minimum, to get back.
Just get me out of here.
If you want to do it, it's going to be an acrobatics skill check. And if you don't make it, you're going to basically be down there.
Stick with it. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So go ahead and so this is going to be a tough one. So go ahead and make your acrobatics skill check.
Acrobatics skill check first.
Even to jump down onto him?
Well, this kind of is everything.
Sets up everything.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I'll still let you make the.
I'm gonna use a luck die.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. Okay. It
Jingle's
does hit
within
him.
5 feet of him, if that helps.
True. Yep. So you will get your sneak attack.
I know. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you do hit him for the combined 23.
Hang on. Nope. It's a little more than that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Boom.
Sneak attack's a whole nother thing. That's all just flame sword.
All right. So you hit him for a ton of damage. As you try to leap back up, he grabs you by the leg and slams you down onto the ground next to him.
Okay.
You take four points of damage from that.
Okay. And am I prone?
You are,
Well,
but I
then
assume you'll spend half your movement to get back up.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Gaxif.
This is considered a humanoid.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit it with hold person. DC 17 wisdom.
Okay. Okay. It appears to just shrug it off.
Ready. Then I'm going to move. Gonna move over to this corner over here.
Okay. And that makes it a little bit tough to see him.
That makes it tough for him to see me too.
Fair enough. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ketchum, you're up.
Okay. Can I consider an interact with object to take the slot control ball and roll it over in Gaxif direction?
Say that again?
You know the slot control ball I have
Yes.
in my hand already? Can I roll it over in Gaxif's direction?
Sure, of course, yeah.
Okay, as an interact with object?
Sure.
Okay. So I'd like to then take my terror mace in that hand that is now free
Okay.
and jump down and attack the golem.
All right. Go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. So that would be. I know I've got a thing for terror mace here. Yep, terror mace.
Okay, and that does hit him.
Okay, and again, I guess.
Okay. That also hits him.
Okay. And that's, I think, all I can do.
All right.
Thermos only does a d6 damage.
It's just a regular mace as far as macing purposes, except if you want to terrify people.
Interesting.
Catch
Oh,
him.
it's also a magical weapon. So that's why I took it over the Warhammer.
All right, Odmund.
In case doesn't get hit by regular weapons.
So we determined because of Gaxif that it is considered a humanoid.
No.
It is.
It is considered a humanoid.
I can't trust healers today.
Well, he cast a humanoid spell and it didn't work. So for character knowledge, no, we didn't establish Dickall.
And we did. I asked the dungeon master if it was a humanoid,
Yeah.
and he said yes, it's a humanoid.
All right. Sorry for me for RP. My bad, I guess.
Humanoids can have their own specific immunities, though.
Right, just because it's humanoid
Like us
doesn't
with
mean
your
anything.
jokes.
I mean, it's just...
Okay. I'm going to cast Ice Storm, and at the same time, I'm going to use sorcery points to protect my party.
Okay.
What's the name of your skull, Andy?
Yaka.
He's
Yaka is
labeled.
floating right above Andy.
Does he
and,
look worried as much as a skull?
No, he
fan?
actually looks like pretty fucking thrilled.
Hey, Yaka.
Cool.
Did
Like
you hear
he's
about the
doing the,
friendly golem? Hey, Yaka, did you hear about the friendly golem? No.
Are you talking to Yaka or are you talking to Jingle?
Yaka. Hey, Yaka, have you heard about did you hear about the friendly golem?
No. Tell me about it. Tell me
He's
about
a social construct.
it. Ah, I like it. Jingle, did you hear that? That was great.
I don't look pleased.
That's physically painful.
Oh, that's great.
I like Yaka.
All right, on Zig.
Yeah, well, you guys have been joking. I've actually
He threw
taken
down
my
his
turn,
Ice Storm.
so-
21 damage.
Oh, you did do it. Okay. All right, so a dexterity save here. All right.
I should probably note that while it is a, I'll paste the language for him.
Yeah.
It makes difficult terrain.
So he fails that, so he's going to take 21 damage.
Okay, and as noted, I use my sorcery points to shield my party,
Okay.
but not Yaka.
All right, and you see the ice pelleting Yaka, and he kind of gets, and he's just laughing still at Jeremy's joke. All right, okay,
That's my turn.
okay. Jingle, you're up.
Everything I fucking have has a Constitution saving throw. And I don't think that's gonna be a good idea here. Well, I think this is gonna come towards me, so I'm gonna.
Oh,
cast...
actually, I'm sorry. Before we continue, sorry, one thing. Never mind.
Okay.
Continue.
I will cast Shield of Faith
Okay, on yourself.
on myself.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
That's my turn. I mean, that's my action.
Okay.
Hurdle up best I can.
Turtle up, bro.
All right. So the clay golem turns and looks at Jeremy after taking a thrashing from you in the last turn. You see it kind of. Well, actually, first. Oh boy. All right. So you see it kind of amp up and just kind of. You hear this gravelly, throaty scream coming out of its chest, kind of reverberating through the pit. It gets very upset and it starts to slam against you.
Oh God.
Damn, these
Alright.
fucking attack rolls.
Go ahead and do your DC 15 Constitution save.
+8.
Damn, our Constitution roll. Fuck.
So you take 16 damage to both your health and your max health.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
And now it does it again.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That misses you, I believe.
It does, yes.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not supposed to can retroactively use my reaction, can I?
It's too late now, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right.
The eye broke you.
And now, Jeremy, it is your turn.
I'm making note of my max hit points. Sorry.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to swing back at him.
Okay.
Focus fire on our one enemy.
That will hit. All right. And you'll get your.
And then I get my
attack as well.
sneak attack damage.
Okay. It's starting to look in pretty rough shape, actually. Bits of it are crumbling off now.
Is this spot to the northwest? Northeast?
Yak is currently there. You could probably push him out of the way.
And is that out of his range? Is out of his melee range?
Oh no.
Okay. And climbing up is not something I can't like jump out of his. I can't jump out of here.
You can try
You'll
to
take-
using
you'll take
your
an attack.
movement.
Yeah, can I use bonus action to disengage and try to like bounce off the edge and just get out of here?
Yeah.
Is that another athletics check?
That will be right because that's a standing jump.
So is athletics or acrobatics?
Let me just check this real quick. High jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into there. 3 plus your strength modifier. It's gonna be an athletics check.
I don't want to do that athletics check. How can I make? Can I make an acrobatics if I want to jump off? Do like a double jump off the wall?
Let's see.
Do you
Yes,
Ninja Gaiden from the wall to the golem back to the wall?
Like parkour.
All right, I'll give it to you. And that'll do it.
Huzzah!
Okay, so I'm gonna jump
It
off
was
the
a
wall, jump off his
17 either way.
face, and then like flip over here, and then land in my superhero pose. But make sure that I'm kind of far enough away that like I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. Now I'll be here. Yeah, I'm gonna be.
You
back.
used up about 20 feet to get there. Okay, 25. You can get there. Yeah. You can
I
get
have
to it.
I have my full movement, don't I? For bonus action.
Yeah, but you used a bunch of it to get up.
Yeah, and I have 30 feet. I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying you burned about 25 to get up
That's
there.
right. Okay, then I'll move here and be done.
All right. Gaxif.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Step here. To give me a good view of him, and I'm gonna just ray of frost him.
Oh,
Oh.
and that does hit him.
It's a full ray.
And then I'm
What'd
gonna
you do, Ray?
back to where I was.
Frost. Trying to think of
And
something I could
that's
never
my
have
turn.
frosted.
All right, catch him.
Okay. I'd like to just surmise that maybe it's doesn't solely need magical weapons because it just made of clay, and just take out my warhammer instead of the Terrame.
Okay.
And I will get to work in this case with a first level smiting attached.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So as you impact it with the warhammer, it just doesn't seem to connect. It seems
Some
like
bitch.
something
Why would you?
doesn't work.
Okay. What about the smiting part?
That I believe requires you actually damaging.
Does it?
No, I think it just requires it hitting.
But it didn't hit.
Can you look that
It
up?
did
Well,
hit. It struck.
It did hit. It did hit. Can you look up whether Does it say when you hit with, or does it say when you damage something with?
Stand by. Well, there's a game called Smite. Of course there is.
I normally do 5e. You're looking up, and that gets it.
Or you
Right.
can just click on the eye.
Right. Okay. Divine Smite. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack,
Right.
you can expend 1 to deal damage.
Okay,
In addition to the weapon's damage, so not
got it. Okay,
required
so
upon.
it took the smite damage, but it did not seem to take any of the bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I am disappointed, and rather than my second attack, could I just switch back to the old Terra Mace?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
All right. Oddman Zig.
How worse for wear does the golem look?
He looks in very rough shape. Cracks all over him. Large chunks falling off.
Okay. I'm gonna use a firebolt against him.
Okay. You don't actually
Hey,
have.
1 second. There's a couple of them here.
But you don't actually have advantage, right? Unless there's something I'm not thinking of.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why advantage is selected. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. So that firebolt misses.
How do you get a couple of them?
When you get
I
to
was thinking of
5,
the wrong
you do
spell.
multiple beams.
No.
Yeah, although for some reason it doesn't say that in my higher levels here, so...
No. When you get to 5, the damage becomes 2d10 instead of 1d10.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Well, no, so I'm done.
It's just
I'm gonna back up. And then...
The best thing ever.
That's why Eldritch Blast is the best cantrip in the game
All
It's
right.
So good.
for damage.
So good.
I'm gonna cast Shatter
Okay.
at a level 4.
Is this like kiln fired clay or is this smushy clay?
Pretty good question. This seems to be quite hard, right? So it's
Word.
Like
Word.
Clay Aiken or like Clay
Word.
uh,
Davis?
Can you post
I
Which
can't.
one is
I
which
thought
in
it
your
did.
analogy there, Meryl?
Clay Davis would be fired clay.
Okay.
I'll put
Peeing your pants is cool.
Shit.
Oh, me, Ray Davis.
Be sure to tell Clay Aiken on his Twitter that he's smushy clay for
Well,
your D&D campaign.
will do.
Oh, I tried doing that once with one of those golems. The gargoyles. Rips.
Why does Shatter have an asterisk on it?
because it's one of my natural abilities I get.
Ah.
So I separated them like that just so I can.
No, that's a good mechanic.
Because
Yeah.
I can't swap them out. I can swap out my other ones.
Cool.
All right, so even though it kind of tries to shrug off part of the shatter, and briefly you think that it's somehow survived this, all of a sudden its face changes in surprise as a small crack goes and cracks all the way across its chest, and one half of the golem slides off and shatters.
Can I
Nice.
grab the key as it's going down?
Yes, you snatch it up.
Nice. Pretty money.
Let's take a 5 minutes, or sorry, let's do a 10-minute bio real quick because I've got to run and take care of a kid thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck.
Cool.
Yep.
Be right
So
back.
wait, Mike,
Back
Mike.
at
Wait.
Yeah.
10
You are
o'clock.
10 o'clock.
you are now in charge of the rock orb.
Well, I haven't. Well, okay. So you threw it to me. Before we do that, I'll pick up the rock. Now that I haven't actually done that yet, but now I will.
Yeah, you should. And when we get into rooms,
Yeah, I got it.
call call for him.
Yeah.
And Meryl, if you find him again, don't leave a room without him.
Yeah, no.
We've learned valuable lessons from our
Can we
time.
make it as a necklace that you can just wear it around you at all times?
I don't know if it counts. If you wear it
that's
as a
interesting. We'd have to see.
I'd like to do that as a controlled experiment once we find.
No, I think
the
that would
rock.
actually work because it says only a jewel can tame the frog. Doesn't say you have to be holding it.
I guess.
So we could maybe cut off like a 3-foot piece of rope.
Let's just say
around
I'm now bequeathing it. Okay, and relinquishing responsibility as telling you, call him in every room. Every room we're in.
I got it. All
Rod,
right. I'll be right back.
come here.
You know what? Ketchum, you lost the ability to call for him, so you can let Axif do what he wishes.
That's a suggestion. It's a cautionary tale about losing Slod the Rock Johnson.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
I'm really liking Magic.
I knew you would, man.
It's such a fun game.
It's so much better. Like Hearthstone was good because it was very arcadey and fast, but like there's so much depth to Magic to gather.
That's ridiculous. I really like Arena Draft. Or doing sealed tournaments.
Dude, Nick, dropping the big dick damage on that golem, man.
Not enough. You're the one that killed it.
No, but
but you dropped 60-something damage on him.
Wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
Nick's been hanging out now for 3 floors and has only really had 2 chances to show the damage that rogues can deal out. You know what I mean? And this is one of them. And
well, I appreciate you running down there. I didn't think the statue coming alive, for whatever reason, I should know better. Yeah. For whatever reason, the idea of the statue coming alive was that wasn't going to happen.
It didn't even occur to you? I viewed it as a near certainty, especially with the key on it. I was like, well, that's definitely going to smash whoever takes the key off of it.
Well, I have I need a long rest so I can adjust my spells, but I can get greater restoration. So
might I suggest?
But I'll be hanging back. Because of my amulet though, I have so much constitution. I'm at 107 health.
Holy shit!
This drops me down to So my max health now is 72 because I took a.
What kind of amulet are you wearing?
It retroactively gives me so that my constitution can never drop below 19 or something like that. I think it's 19. Shit. And talking to Troy, he said it's retroactive, so we had to do the math to figure out how much I should have had. So
it's 107.
I'm up to 107.
Wow.
Yeah. So the necklace basically gives me a plus 24 HP at the moment.
Where did you get that necklace?
It's
my special friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty damn beefy at 85.
No, one of the reasons. Like tonight, I just wanted to I wanted to fucking do something, man. I want to break that fucking door down. I want to get. Let's do something,
I want to break that door down too.
I got 107 health. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna let's just get in trouble. Let's do something tonight.
If we're not gonna start putting eyes in marble holes, I'm gonna break that door down too.
Well, we only have 6, so I think there's at least 1 or 2 more
What's so
places
frustrating because like some of those that we found have been through like random secret passages. So we should probably go back up to the first floor and like search for secret passages.
No, they've all been on this floor.
Oh, they have. Okay.
Yeah, every single one.
Because you got to think about it. The way that's designed is it's basically like, okay, everything here occurs here.
Except
there's one skeleton key.
Except for skeleton keys.
Yeah, those seem to be 1 per floor. I think.
Multi-floor, and we have our 3 for 3 floors.
Yeah, so far it's been 1 per. Yeah, I have 1. Nick has 1. I think Killers, you have 1.
Yes, I have a skeleton key. Nick has 1, and you have 1. As for eyes, they seem to be all on this floor, and we need to really scour the link.
Yeah, I haven't gotten procured an eye, so
I think for it to be that tricky to get 10 and have to do every inch of this floor, there must be something really cool behind that door.
I'm thinking there's something good back there.
I'm actually really worried that there's Beholder behind.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that myself. Yeah, it's a good call.
Wouldn't that be a bitch if we're like, we gotta catch them all, and then we went back there and like, beholder, bam, you're all fucked.
No, I'm certain. Like the way the rest of this is playing out, there's a beholder or something equally as damnable.
Yeah, but aren't they always holding like something super useful to have? Like
I don't know,
like...
Illers, you didn't get along with the last beholder we ran into.
That was not a beholder.
That was a spectator.
If that was a beholder, we would have been dust. Beholders are on the cover of the freaking game book.
And also, I would again mention that not anything too terrible came of my disagreement from the spectator. He was very friendly. No one died. No one lost any permanent health.
Mock, what am I what tell me about this guy.
So that's one of the longest recipes I've been making. Is it American Pale Ale? That one clocks in at about 7%, and the newest one that I make is actually done with Galaxy hops. But that one was not made with Galaxy hops, so I'm sorry.
You should be for sending me
Universe
delicious
hops.
beer.
Fake
How
out.
was the pumpkin one? Did you try that?
It was amazing. Yeah, I sent a message over the
you?
chat. I really enjoyed it. It was heavier, but not too heavy, right? Like it had a porter kind of taste to it. Even though I know you said I think it was a lager, right?
No, it's an American amber.
Amber, right? So,
So that one, because I caramelized the sugar accidentally, so it's a darker color than it should.
it was great. I enjoyed it. I accidentally dropped these earlier today, so they're a little heady right now. But still delicious. So I yeah. Well, I was getting dinner for the kids. It was,
Oh, while you were gone, I ordered a Bluetooth adapter dongle.
How long were you gone?
Next week for Jerusalem.
Nice.
Hey, what chat did you drop that in there?
I just
My
said it
Bluetooth
in the
adapter
main
dongle?
in the log in our Roll20. In the actual website.
Yeah, I guess it must be
Galaxy
I'm not
hops.
seeing it.
Right
James Cameron
above.
Well, it's actually from Australia. It's
Right
one of the
above
only,
Jingle's
patented
Shield of
strains
Faith.
of hops that they have right.
Unobtainium.
I
Unobtainium and Galaxy hops.
spiked this one with unobtainium.
Right after
It's delicious, but it will kill you.
Right after your ice storm.
And we can all have sex with our tentacles. With our long-haired dreadlocks.
God, I'm a little upset about wasting that whole person. I gotta be honest. That was
Yeah, it's not a person. It's a thing of clay.
It's a humanoid. It actually just has to be a humanoid.
But just as a cautionary tale, though, I have a sorcerer in another game of mine, and she's losing her fucking mind because she keeps using hold person on undead and fiends and things with 2 arms and 2 legs and a head that are not technically humanoid.
Well, no. Well, I asked the DM if it was technically humanoid, and he said yes.
I get it.
Certain humanoids have resistances to certain types of spells.
But if he ever looks into it, like there's a lot of things that look exactly like a human that are not for the purposes of this game humanoid. So,
right, well, that's why I always ask before I cast it if it is a humanoid.
I think that's not true. I think that humanoids are I think the skeleton is a humanoid. I think it's also an undead, and undead supersedes what a humanoid is, but a skeleton is definitely a humanoid.
Right, just because you're a humanoid doesn't mean you're going to be susceptible to every spell that a humanoid is susceptible to.
This DM is going per the manual,
as is Troy,
is a skeleton is a humanoid. It's just it's also an undead, and an undead supersedes.
Ketchum is a humanoid.
Are you reading from the manual?
Ketchum. I don't have to read from the manual that tells you that undead are immune to hold spells, but they're still a humanoid.
No, they're not immune to hold spells.
Well, I mean, they can be.
But yeah, it can be. It's something like that, right? Yeah, like.
I'm just saying.
Ketchum is a humanoid, yet Ketchum is immune to what kind of magic you're immune to? Like
most of it. Most of it.
There you go. So.
But I'm just saying.
I'm a humanoid, and I'm immune to alcohol. I can drink a lot of it, and it doesn't affect me.
There are some things. We all know that's not true, Nick. There are some things.
I think I'm fine.
Despite the fact that they have a human shape, are technically, per the manual, not humanoid, and it has been driving.
Right. And you said that last time.
It's not up for debate, Nick. That's a point of fact.
Which is why at the beginning of my turn, I asked, "Is this a humanoid?"
And he very
Troy said yes.
He very generously answered you.
Troy, is a skeleton a humanoid?
Yes.
Is it also an undead?
Yes.
So its undead rules apply to it, even though it's a humanoid. So hold humanoid might not necessarily work on a skeleton, but it is a humanoid.
So I don't know if you can see, man, but there's
because undead supersedes it.
There's an interesting like black specks in the foam in this. It's
So I would say
it's hard to
that
focus on it, but
don't point that at me.
I don't know. We're trying.
If it says that it works on a humanoid, it works on a humanoid. It works on the thing. Like, so let's say you had a skeleton archer.
Hold person works on humanoid.
Called hold person. It would work on that archer unless the archer specifically had an immunity to it.
Exactly. There's immunities that go to subclasses underneath humanoid that you get, like
a clay golem.
Like a clay golem, for instance, who is immune to certain types of magic.
So, like a shadow fiend, is that a humanoid per the manual?
I do know. I don't know for sure, but I suspect it would not be.
Which is why I ask before I cast spells that affect humanoids.
A humanoid is
also, Troy, you should not tell him if things are humanoids or not.
A humanoid, and Troy can answer this. If you were to be looking at it from a distance, it would be a human. Like you would distinguish it as a human.
Yeah, that's my general understanding of how to answer that. Is like, does it have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head in roughly the correct proportion?
Right.
Standing upright.
Right. And honestly, I'm totally for that. I'm just suggesting that in some cases, things that meet that description in the monster manual are not classified as such. Which is it a travesty? Yes, it is. But
well, so here's the thing.
It is a travesty, and Troy is doing it the way I would prefer it be done. But I'm saying there is another game that I'm playing in which the guy is like, buy the book, and he's like, nope, it's not a humanoid because it died, so it's an undeadoid or whatever.
Undeadoid.
So I can tell you that
it makes sense.
Person doesn't work.
That doesn't mean that it's not. Okay, forget it. Let's just go because we're not going to get through.
Yeah, he's not going to agree to this. He's not going to say, you know what, you guys are right and I was wrong. It's not going to happen.
The book only says one thing, Meryl. Look it up. It's either it does.
We're not disagreeing with you on that. You're making an argument against something we're not saying. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I surrender all points except for that one. The book says some things.
Nobody said it didn't.
Make sense.
Because there are a number. Like, I'm looking at the monster manual. Like the clay golem, at no point does it say that it's humanoid. So that was my inference.
Well, no, but
and there are other creatures where it does say humanoid.
Okay, cool.
So there might be. I think I've been potentially being too.
Well, and so the reason I asked Troy is mainly like, I ask you not only just for the technical aspect of it, which you can or cannot obviously give us, but also from my historical knowledge and my magical studying and knowledge, would I know what a humanoid is and what a humanoid isn't? Is the other thing.
Yeah, I'm looking on.
I'm going to see if I can do an eye roll big enough to encompass that argument.
So I'm looking on D&D Beyond's monster list right now, and if you look at most anything that's listed as humanoid will be like humanoid, and then in parentheses it'll say what the race of the thing is.
Yeah.
But for like clay golem, it says construct.
Okay.
Ooh, a construct I could have used another spell on. Interesting. Okay.
Where it would have otherwise said humanoid. So I think that I should have ruled that not be a humanoid. Not that it really mattered.
Yeah, it didn't end up mattering. So
in this case. Anyway, moving on. We
open the chest.
Open that fun suitcase to find
okay, so
4 eyeballs.
Wait, hang on. Who's opening what now? I just want to.
Oh no!
I'm gonna huddle over it.
I'm gonna back down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, so our golem guy is gone. So who's where? Just move yourself to where you are.
Why is everybody backing up? What's gone wrong in this pit before?
I'm here, bro. Let's open this thing.
Yakka's right there with you.
Yakka.
He's like getting really close, like super eager to see what's inside.
Let's split the goods with all those. We don't have to let those cowards know what's in here once we open it.
All right, so you turn the key and open it.
I do.
All right, so you turn the silver key, unlatches. You pick it up. The lid's really heavy, but you're able to push it open. And inside this quite large chest is really only one thing. It's a small red pillow. And sitting atop that red pillow, as you might have surmised, are two 1-inch diameter glass eyeballs.
Sweet!
Just one thing, with then other things you're looking for on top of it.
Okay. Let's.
I'll take them both.
Let's split them.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll take them both.
I'm standing right here.
Jingle finally has some balls.
I need some eyeballs.
Yeah, Yakka loves it. He's laughing. Balls. I like that guy.
Yeah. Something I bet you wish you still had, Jeremy. Anyway.
Oh.
So which ones were they?
Sick burn.
Light green and pink. Pale green.
I'm taking the pillow as well.
It's a velvet. It's probably about 2 thick.
As you take the pillow, you explode.
That's odd. The chest laughs. We laughed. It was a good time.
All right, I'll climb out and I'll
So
like.
how many do we have now? I've got 3.
8.
We have 8.
We have 8.
So
We
time.
had 6. And then we
Ti-
got 2.
No, we
You
don't.
have 2.
You
left.
have 2 left.
Time to smush some doors.
Thanks, donut lady.
You know
Says
where the
Ketchum.
last 2 might be? In the room where we lost Orvex.
Or right in here. And Ketchum proceeds to start smushing down this door.
Wait, what is this here?
Warhammer in hand.
Roll your attack.
That's where the door is, where all the crystal balls are.
What
Right,
is
that's
this
where
here?
we put
Then
the-
what is this here?
That's the door. That's where we're gonna put the
eyeball.
Well, then what is this?
Turn.
Old John Henry working on the door.
All right. So you hit it.
Few times.
Are you just gonna keep doing this until you break it down?
Periodically.
While he's
yes.
doing that, can I investigate this wall over here?
Sure. Roll and make an investigation check.
See if there's any
What are you
secret door.
investigating it for?
I want to look for like any secret doors, weird tiles I can push, things like that.
Yep.
Weird tiles. This one's
Okay.
painted
You look
teal.
around, It's seems like solid stone to you.
Okay. Proceed.
Okay.
Shall I
So,
continue with my whammering, or
I think we can use our
can we
imagination.
use this as red? Okay. All right.
All right. So you work on it for a while, and it bursts down. And beyond that, you see a rotating room, a rotating drum with jets of fire shooting into the middle of the room. A wave of heat hits you. You take four damage just as the kind of
Just from the
hot air
ambiance?
just ejects.
Shit.
It's just hot air that's been trapped in there for hours now.
Ow!
Shooting out at you.
My beard! It's singed! Okay. And it seems to be just an entryway into the same old tunnel that we came in.
Yeah, you've seen this from above, right? From the
Yeah.
control room.
Right.
And the hole to get inside is now plugged.
Yeah.
But you're now looking at the drum room itself. Again, it's rotating in a constant circle. These jets of fire shooting continuously.
I'd like to
Okay.
suggest we not go down another level at this point.
Do
This
we
is
see
not down. This is just straight. This is level to where you are.
Do we see anything
It's a
marble like?
circular room. It's a circular drum that you could walk directly into.
Yeah, but there's a plug in the floor that would lead us down.
No. There's a
No.
plug in the floor that would go up. There's a plug in the ceiling that would have led up.
This is part of the wind trap.
Oh, okay.
Nothing marble like in my view.
Yeah, no.
All right.
This room is empty, devoid of anything other than
The flames.
flame.
Okay. All right. Well, Seems to be a room of fire.
Let's
So
not go there.
Do we want to pull one of the levers and see if it affects the room at all?
oh, it'll definitely affect the room because there'll be a wind trap going on in here if we pull any levers.
In this
I
room
think that
right
the
now?
lever that was up by the stairs is probably the
Also,
one that
we can't access the lever that you can maybe see.
I can.
We can.
Can I just go down here?
No, not that one. I'm talking about this one. We cannot access this lever.
Well, it's when we pulled this
can't.
one that the wind trap started.
And it's when we pull this one that the wind trap started. It's the three-way switch, right? If we pull either lever, we get wind trap in here. We don't want that.
Right, but did that come from this
I
room
don't
or did
know
that
we
come
know
from
that.
this tunnel right here?
We never pulled the one up top, and then we're in the hallway.
Let's just say that I will not be in that hallway if you pull that one up top. I am 90% certain this is a three-way situation that we defused previously by having the foresight to go down there and kill that monster and throw that switch.
I honestly think there's nothing to do in this room, and that we should go
In this
back to that.
fire room? No, there is not. But we are lacking 2 eyes of the necessary 10.
We have to go to the room where we lost Orbex.
How the hell are we gonna? I guess we got to go down, back up,
back up and down.
Belunk down, but
we could find the entry on this side.
Or yeah, we could do some more investigation on this side, see if we can find the entry.
The vulture is the first step, you know.
Can't get in the room though.
Do we run into the? Because that might be the week I wasn't here. Did we run into what we assumed to be the front side of that room?
Yes, and it
week.
was
My guess.
extremely complicated.
Was it last week?
Confusing.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Sorry, guys.
It was
Okay,
after.
so let me break it down for you, if I might. If there's no.
Yeah, by all means.
Can I
you make
send
sure
my
it pings-
character back up there, Troy, so people can see?
or just ping it, or
They wouldn't be able to see if you went up there.
Okay,
that's true.
so
just
well,
ping it.
can we move the group up there for the purpose of explaining what we mean to do?
Into the room.
Into the hallway in front of the
vulture
tomb.
So
Like-
like into the staircase room.
The one with the peephole.
Like here.
And the
Yes. Yeah.
if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yes, I remember. Okay, the peephole.
So you were here but drunk? Is that?
He's watching the Pats game.
I was watching the past game. Yes,
Okay,
there's the peephole.
so-
But a refresher would be nice.
So,
sorry, thank you.
What we saw through the peephole, correct me if when I err, Troy, is that it was a devil holding a medallion, right? And in the medallion, or some statue holding a medallion, the medallion had a devil. The
So
medallion,
now you're talking about over here. So hold on.
right? And then the devil statue, when you looked through the peephole, which had a magnifying effect, so you were zooming in on the medallion.
Yep.
That medallion had a vulture on it, right? And then we went over here and we found the tunnel where then we got stuck for 2.5 hours, right? But there was nothing about the statue that suggested it was movable or that the pendant
So
itself
we knew
was
that
movable.
that statue was in the same room that Orbeck died. The same.
No,
room.
no, the statue is on this guarding block facing outward, right? So if
It's like
you look
attached
at
to the wall.
If you look at the wall that blocks us from the room that we
Oh,
are
so
in,
that doorway essentially is a statue.
if we
with the-
look, you know what we'll call the tomb of Orvex. If you look into
and on the other side of that is we assume to be that room.
the tomb of Orvex, right?
Gotcha.
The,
I got you.
the thing has a vulture. So
Okay,
everything is
sorry.
suggesting that when we go down there, we need to do a vulture. And then
Would this be the walls of
Question
history?
mark.
Tells all, since this
No.
is on a
no,
wall.
no, we already did that
We
one.
did that when we
We
got the
already did
rats.
this.
Oh,
Like
that's the
your-
one with the yep. Okay.
Yeah. So
So the vulture is the last thing we have to do.
we got to go down in there, fuck around with the
Well,
sarcophagus.
we still haven't done Right the Gods,
I think
to be
What is
fair.
over
that-
here? What is
that's
over
them-
here?
That's some statues, huh?
I mean,
We
what
haven't
is
done
over
anything
here?
with them.
We could tilt them, turn them both to the right,
that's
turn them at each other.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys back into that room since that's where
Okay.
you really are anyway.
Yeah. Let's. All right.
Thank
So
you for the
now,
refresher on that.
we're here, where we have the opportunity to twist some statues, should we deem it worthwhile to do so, which we probably should, honestly. They're not here for no reason.
I'll let you touch them. I've touched enough of these things today.
Very well. I will man the left statue, which is pointing upwards, you said?
Yeah, it has its left, the index finger of its left hand pointing upwards.
Which way is it facing?
Its head is facing in which direction?
They're both facing inwards to the pit.
Right then. Okay. So if that one was inwards to the pit, it's already facing right. So maybe start by turning the other one 180 degrees.
How do we do
Go
that?
for it, big guy.
They're on swiveling plinths.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Jesus. Nobody wants to touch anything.
I was going to, but okay.
All right, so Jingle, you are rotating the statue of the knight.
Sure.
To the right.
90.
And the statue on the west side is a statue of what?
It is
The bearded figure.
Yeah. Hooded and bearded male figure.
So that's probably like a mage or something on.
Oh, wait. Did someone want to go stand on the southern plinth?
I tried earlier, but
no, but to be one of the gods, as it were, right?
Hey, Jeremy, I know you've lost some weight recently, but hop on there.
Can we haul up? So the golem that was split in half, can we pull its legs up and then like its torso? Like, is this torso still intact? Like from the legs down?
Yeah, there's two big chunks of it. It's pretty fucking heavy, but if you put the work into it, you could get it up here.
Oddman's volunteered.
I have no issue spending some time to get us to a long rest, to be honest. Let's spend some time.
Why don't we
in
just
here.
lift the golem up and put the golem on the
We're a long time from here.
Yeah, what so we know what time of day is it, even though we're
You guys are starting to think about lunch.
Okay.
Yeah. We're about halfway
That's fine.
through the
I'm
day.
just saying, let's not rush into anything. I'm just saying, if we need to take our time, move some stuff around, we got time.
I think we should move the golem up here and put that use that as on this plate up here.
We can do that, or we can do a person, whatever. I think there's something.
I think the golem's heavier, and I think that the golem, if something happens to a corpse,
what makes you think this is a weight thing?
I don't know. Then why are we worrying about someone standing on here?
There's a space
because there's a third statue that looks like.
I know. So why don't we use a statue to do that?
Because we don't have a statue.
And not
we have a clay sculpture.
Well, we don't have a statue we can put on there. We have either us or the golem. Which would you rather stand on there?
A diagonal half a golem, if the narrative is to be followed. So I'm thinking that's probably
there goes
not
Zig.
it.
Zig walked right onto it.
There you go. Way to step up, Zig.
I should be heavy enough.
I spin it 180 degrees to face right.
That would be 90 degrees.
No, it's 180.
Is it?
It's facing in. You want to face it out?
90? Yeah, you're right. My mistake.
What was the first time?
I'd like to turn it inwards, not outward.
Okay, so Jingle, you start to turn it. It appears to only turn in one direction. You turn it about 90 degrees, which is the full amount that it'll turn, and Oddman Zig disappears.
Oh
a second
no!
Later, Oddman, you reappear inside the pit.
Whoa! Crazy.
Let me turn it back. See what happens.
I'm sorry. What direction does it turn? Counterclockwise or clockwise?
Clockwise.
Thank you.
Can I return it back?
Yeah, you turn it back, and nothing appears to happen.
Okay.
Hey, Jeremy, this is fun. Hop on.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Hear me out here. We activated the golem by just randomly jumping down into the pit. Perhaps writing the gods is a way to enter the pit without activating the golem.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We've already activated the golem.
Well, the golem's dead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we've already solved this and we don't know it yet because we just
first
killed
he
the
wants us
golem.
to spend time, and then he wants us to be done.
Solved it.
No, I'm saying maybe
It's possible.
The
it's
riddle,
totally possible.
the riddle got us around the trap, which we already activated anyway. So maybe we're wasting our time in here.
That's
absolutely possible. Let's do a few iterations of this, and if it doesn't
statues
work,
are last
go
week.
to the kitchen of Warbeck's.
All right.
I'm satisfied here.
So, as much as I'm aware that this is not standard adventurer policy, maybe some of us should work on the entrance end, and some of us should work on the spelunking end of this issue.
Which issue?
Are you going to turn the statue or not?
Oh yeah, I'll turn it, and I'll swivel my statue around as far as it goes.
Bloop. Odmanzig reappears on the plinth.
Oh, puzzles.
Right, yeah, I think we can Gaxif's theory.
This is a good time though. We should sell tickets.
Let's zap him somewhere else.
Hey, wait, do me.
Hey, Waka, hop on.
Hey, do me.
do me. All right,
I turn mine.
Jingle. No, what? We turn it. We turn him at the. Hey, I turn mine. Okay, and then we turn him at the. Let's turn him at the same time. Jingle.
God, we'll never see him again.
Let's turn him at the same time. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Venom.
Bloop. And all of a sudden, the half of the golem appears on the plinth.
Whoa.
It's trippy.
Let's leave little man down there.
Hey, guys.
I'll turn mine.
Actually, no.
Does he occupy the same space as the golem and then implode?
Oh yeah, actually, so as Jingle, the bottom half of the clay golem disappears into the pit.
All right, so this was a way. I feel like it was a way to safely enter the pit to not activate the clay golem.
But it's so much more fun to just jump in.
I liked our way better. Agreed. All right, so
how much fun is it to have 50 less hit points or whatever you have at this point?
Well,
all right, so
30.
let's go.
It's fine. You shut up.
Can we assume that they turned it to let me back out of there and I'm out and we're good?
No, I think I'd like to leave him in there now.
Now, in the pit. He's a wizard.
Mr. Smarty Pants over here.
He can figure his own way out.
Yeah, I guess I would. I don't know exactly what's in this room because I think it was the week I missed.
No, it was last week.
Or whatever this thing is.
Apparently you did miss last week, even though you were here.
Back over this bit that was in
Yeah,
we got over
as we transverse our way to the way proper, whoever is last in the order grabs the rope. Well,
Jingle, you just jump. This is the room where you just jump down because.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Jingle, you got to be last coming out of this room.
Yeah,
that rope is now yours, so you got to jump down, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us,
I'll use my rope to let people down.
Scale down the rope, down onto the floor. Scale up the next rope. Jingle grabs the rope from the other side, jumps down.
And that rope up here, was that attached to your rod?
No, it was attached to the railing.
Balcony. Talk about my rod.
I would prefer not to.
Yeah, I think we'd all like to avoid it if possible. So
okay, you guys can move yourselves.
Okay, so back to the entrance, or back to the where we spelunk into the.
I went to here.
Into the what's-its.
Is that water curtain still there?
It should be.
So wait, before we walk through that, everybody stop.
Well, we don't have to walk through that if we don't want to.
Collaborate. Listen.
Depends on where we're going.
No, we do if we want to get to
Well, it depends on where we're going and what we're going.
Oh, yeah.
There's the other door that's the Hellmouth thing.
Yeah, true.
Hellmouth.
But we can either try to figure out how to get through the vulture kind of peephole thing. We can try to get into the small Hellmouth thing over here. Or whatever the tiny thing here. Or we can go back up one level and just dive down into it.
I think we have to... I mean, the more I look at this puzzle, could I grab a trident just for a quick second, go through the water and take a look at the peephole one more time? Just to look at the adjusting sight.
I also want to go look at the peephole.
Okay. So, do I see anything that turns? Anything that moves?
You're on the peephole side looking through?
Yeah, I'm like trying to adjust it like a kaleidoscope.
That is almost a complete close
solid pipe
of the mouth of the demon's head on that medallion.
Solid pipe. Okay. I'd like to slide around.
The peephole itself. Okay, you're not even looking through the peephole. You're looking at the peephole to see if there's any
any controlling memechanism. But your surprise tells me what I need to know, so I'll walk around to the other side and see if there's anything on this end either distinguishing about the lens mechanism or the statue itself that would suggest any means of entry.
Okay, so let's see. Second.
Ooh, a donut.
I just got a maple bacon donut from Sugar Shack.
Oh,
that's not fair.
That's not cool at all. I agree.
So, Ketchum, as you look closer at the block, you recognize that the locusts that are carved around the jackal figure, one of them appears to be a button.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I will push that.
Okay. The stone block sinks into the floor.
Oddman, go get the group.
What?
Wait, apparently yesterday was spent in vain, Oddman. Go get the group.
All right. I mean, I do some things. Group shows up.
We all grab weapons off the wall and walk through and head up there.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon do you grab, Gaxif?
Oh no. Are there tridents left?
Yes.
All right, then I would grab that one.
You were just being non-specific with.
Good listening test.
No, thank you for checking me on that. That's.
You've been told so many times.
Okay. So you guys look through and
Did nobody else answer?
I think. Yes,
that's true. You should ask.
I knew it was a trident. A semen nose.
Gross.
Yeah, you're just full of semen, aren't
you? This is what you see.
No, he needs to have a boat to be full of semen.
Right.
Hey, now you're onto it. You got to save up.
Roger that. Okay.
So I have another map that I can bring us to once you guys decide who's going in, what order, etc.
Oh my god.
Staying away from. I'm the healer, so I am staying away.
Is that a vulture on the first one?
The first one is a vulture. The corpse is on the second one, suggesting that he made it through that first tile just fine. But not the second.
Maybe don't step on the one with the corpse.
All right.
Well, here's the thing: we can't open that sarcophagus.
Well,
we couldn't. We couldn't open it
first.
before the door was activated. Now that the door is activated, maybe we can.
Let's send someone.
All right.
Let's send someone up and down to see if we can now.
I can walk on the walls and then drop from the ceiling.
Let's do that.
Worth a shot.
I will go in first.
Wait a minute, we're sending the loot fiend in.
Well, maybe he'll be possessed by something more helpful.
Okay.
Maybe there's some eyeballs in there.
All right. So
also, that corpse might have an eyeball or two on it.
You may say that.
Hey, Yaka. What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Grains.
Horrible. Unworthy of comment.
Yeah, I could dig
Did you
that.
say grains or brain?
Grains. It's a vegetarian.
All right, so let me do this here.
Oh, poor
Orvex. Laid body.
So
That was
what did you guys decide you're doing?
We were going to send in Oddman to walk around the walls, up the ceiling, and then leap down onto the sarcophagus to see if he can open it now that this door is open.
Okay. So Oddmund, are you doing that?
Into the tomb of Orvex.
I'm just stepping on the first block here, and I want to take a good look around this room.
Okay.
Look at that corpse too, eh?
Yeah, you see 4 torches illuminating stone sphinxes that are crouched in the corner of the 15-foot high room. The torches cast flickering light across hieroglyphs carved into the tiled floor. At the center of the room, a gold-inlaid funeral barge stands atop a 3-foot-tall stone dais. Resting on the deck of the barge is a small golden sarcophagus decorated with horned rabbits. A dark shaft opens in the ceiling directly above the barge, while to the south, a corridor is visible through a set of fangs carved into the wall. The skeleton of a dwarf sprawls on the floor east of the barge, clad in a tattered yellow turban and dusty chainmail, and clutching a bronze shield.
Grab the loot.
I think you've grabbed a lot of its loot, right?
Okay.
Didn't you fly over to him, I
I
believe?
did. I don't remember what I grabbed, though.
Oh, did you?
I think you grabbed pretty much all the things.
So what was... When Orvex died, he died because Locust attacked him from this room?
Yeah, ate him right up.
So
Where...
Zig descended from the mouth above with Orvex, who was carrying him, and I think he failed like a save or something. Like something happened where he landed on that tile right there, basically. And when he did, Locust spawned and basically almost killed Zig, and then demolished Orvex. Just ate his
The first step that they took wasn't
No
the
death
vulture.
saves or anything. No,
His
no,
first
no.
step essentially was the snake.
Yeah, whatever
His
he's
first
on.
step,
Yeah.
His first step is where he is.
So the other thing we can do.
Where did the Locust come from?
Hold on, first, before that, Gaxif, are you carrying any eyeballs?
Maybe.
Can you tell me what color they are?
Oh no. Yes. I'm carrying a blue, a purple, and a red.
Okay. So the dark blue and the purple you got from this body.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How are we still missing two? What nook and cranny have we not uncovered in this fucking
This
place?
one?
Let's open
chest that we're
let's
literally
open the
looking at?
sarcophagus and find out.
I suppose. Ugh. It's one nook. You're right.
And so when
You're right.
Where did the Locust come from when we did this? When Orvex died? Did they come from like the mouths of the...
Yes, they came from
Holes
the
in the walls.
Okay,
from
so
the
here's-
sphinxes in the corners.
So here's also, and if we're gonna do the Ottoman Zig thing where he just like spelunks down, then that's fine. But why don't we just, so we start from the bird and we figure out a path
vulture.
that the vulture, and we figure out a path that works through touching each one once. Can we
What
use
was
can we
the
use,
hieroglyphics on the outside?
can we use the body to like help use to help, what are our thoughts on using the body to like trigger the step before we take it?
I like it.
I think you should definitely do that.
Having witnessed Orvex die, I don't want to be in the room when you step on the wrong tile.
Well, sorry, we wouldn't be stepping on the wrong tile. I say, depending on, that's why I want to understand how the Locust came, because we know
Orvex did not step on the wrong tile and he's dead.
he did step on the
Well,
wrong
no,
tile.
we were all on
Did
the.
not. I did.
We were all
But
on
you
the
almost
dais
died.
when you did that, though. All of us were in the room.
The cloud
I
of
was the
locusts
one who
was
walked-
larger than one. I will tell you that.
I walked up across the ceiling, down the wall to where Orvex's body is, and I jumped down onto the tiles, and that's what ended up happening.
While you were
There
carrying
has
Orvex,
to be an
be
order
clear.
somewhere. The hieroglyphics on the outside of this door.
I've got a couple of alternate patterns in mind. I really do.
I would say rather than me trying to brute force anything, we try to figure out the puzzle.
Right. If it's vultures, like, first of all, okay, we know it's not a foot or whatever, right? So our only other options become scepter, gate, goblet, another scepter. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry.
No. It's
From the vulture.
goblet or snake.
It's gate, goblet, snake,
Snake, scepter.
scepter. Okay. From that, let's say we went goblet, we could get to, a vulture, scepter,
Well,
snake.
we
Like,
only use it twice.
yeah, but look for patterns is what I'm thinking, or lack of patterns. Either another lack of pattern. The Almirage solution to its tomb was to have no pattern. Right? This clearly didn't work for this guy because he'd only stepped on the second one,
The foot.
and now he's a corpse. So something else has to happen.
Well, if you
Vultures-
can't,
If you assume they're scavengers, it could be vulture treasure. You know,
so the only thing that we can possibly do is go north and then west.
No, we can possibly do many things, but I mean, only some.
What if you had to go vulture something else back to vulture? You go vulture snake, vulture.
Well, we could jump.
Scarab.
But if we just go
vulture.
Why not just have Zig try to walk on the walls and
Let's try
that first. Let's try that first, huh?
The other thing I'll jump into and say is the level above this said descend.
I don't want to brute force it.
The other thing that we read in the second level, the clue was descend into darkness, which seemed to be jump into that mouth and head on down there. Could it be that it's kind of a combo clue, maybe, to where once we have this door open, we have somebody go back and jump down the mouth and try to open that thing?
That's why I'm saying let's just have him do it, because that was our first solution, is let's get the door open and try to open the tomb again. Right? Okay. And so let's do that.
There's enough hieroglyphics on the outside of this thing and paintings and some other iconography that maybe somebody should go outside and see if there's a pattern on those stones.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that if you want. I ain't going in there.
All right, so I'm gonna take a step onto that vulture, and then somebody go look.
Is that something we can do, Troy? I can head back out.
So hold on. So yes. So, Alderman Zig, you step onto the vulture, and the stone block behind you.
Oh shuts. Dear. Well then.
Wait, why? Why?
Because
because I moved my token off and then I moved my token back on. Okay, cool.
It would have happened the first time you stepped onto the vulture.
Yeah, now we're in.
It wasn't really clear to me whether you were committed before. Now you're committed.
We can still get out up if we need to get out. We can still get to that dais and get up. And I have a way we can do that if we need to. So we're not trapped in here forever.
So I'm going to keep us on this screen because I think this is probably the most important. But you guys can feel free to narratively be doing things.
I'll stay outside the door.
I would be outside.
Because I have no mobility.
You're not actually in the room.
I have no mobility ability, and actually I'm slightly unable to move adequately, so I don't want to be a hindrance.
So first of all, I want to knock on the door, the door slab, the zone slab.
Chillers, we're getting a big echo off your mic for some reason.
Turn the Bluetooth off.
Oh my god. I've changed nothing. It's probably just the wire again.
Hillers, you sound good to me.
Jiggle it.
He sounds good, but when Nick was just talking, we got a bad echo off Hillers.
Nick sounds
okay. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're good now.
But Hiller's mic was activating when Nick was talking. Was the thing.
So is it stone slab?
It is like a 5 foot by 5 foot by
Okay, so a huge stone slab. Okay.
Yeah, you can knock on it, but
nothing's gonna happen. Okay.
You do see the medallion there in front of you.
Let's proceed as we planned here, Zig.
Which plan would that be?
Well, you spider climbing along the wall, up to the ceiling, and then dropping down on the dais and trying to open that thing.
I don't want to brute force anything.
I don't think that's brute force. This is just the path. That's just a safe path to get there. If you can get there on the ceiling, then that's a safe path too. I mean, if you don't want to risk if by brute force you mean you don't want to try to cheese it, then
there's cheesing it, and then there's waking up a golem that attacks.
Is Jeremy in here with us?
No, and you are not in there either, Gaxa.
If you have any way of cheesing it, just
Zig's the only one in there.
Zig is the only one inside.
Okay, then never mind.
Can I hear them?
If they shouted, you could probably hear a muffled.
Good luck.
I want to be like, can you hear me?
Good luck.
Can we look? I want to look around for hieroglyphics that match.
Yeah, but let me be specific. I want to be down in your South Seas because of the motion of the ocean.
Oh my god.
Small craft advisory.
Yeah, can I look around for any kind of like clues of into this room? Did I see into this room?
Yeah, and you were probably with the group previously
When
when
the
they
door
were in
closed.
here.
Okay, that's true.
Well, no, the whole group's been in this room before.
Sure, okay, that's true.
And you would have been with them, so you've seen the room. You know it's filled with a floor of hieroglyphics. You probably can't recall exactly each of them, but you remember vaguely what they look like.
Okay, so I want to look around to see some kind of like matching patterns, any kind of.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Hey, Meryl, that's 13% alcohol. Just letting you know.
There are ornamental decorations in the walls, but nothing that really looks like a hieroglyphic. Nothing that is specifically pictorial, other than the locusts on the block and the medallion itself. The stone walls do not appear to be hieroglyphics.
Okay. Okay. Someone else?
Hold on. So, he's still stepping on the vulture, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the door has come back up.
Correct.
Can I go back around to the magnifying glass and take a look?
Oh wait, we can.
So you look through the magnifying glass and you see the medallion enlarged. You see the devil's head. You see its mouth agape, and inside of its mouth, you see the symbol of a snake.
Can I look through the hole to the south of this?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we gotta find a way to get the message to him that he needs to step on a snake.
Can we push the? We tried the button.
I can do this. I can do it. Can I scream and can I scream through the door?
Oh, I want to push the button.
All right. So you push the locust button, and the stone block sinks back down into the floor.
You want to join him on his quest to death? You go right
No,
ahead.
I just want to know the door and tell him.
Oh, okay. The next one is a snake.
Or if you need to establish a connection with him, do it now.
Okay, fair.
We have a chance to. We know the next one's a snake, so. But if you need to establish a connection, now you don't have to yell through a door. You can do that.
So, Troy, am I allowed to move diagonally down to the snake, or is that like we're supposed to just move north, south, east, west?
You can try.
Try.
All right, I'm gonna move southwest of the snake.
Okay. So you move southwest to the snake, and as you step onto it, you feel it depress. Click. And the stone block in front of Jingle.
Back up, Jingle!
All right.
I will get out of the way.
I will take another look through the magnifying glass.
Okay. And you see the symbol of a gate.
All right. Anyone want to let him know?
Oh my god.
Push the button again. Gate!
Do we have a way to like communicate with each other?
We're doing it.
We're doing it. He pushes the button, it opens the gate. Then Jingle yells at Oddman. He steps on the gate, Jingle jumps back.
I move to the gate.
Rinse and repeat.
Mean, so far it's working.
This is fantastic.
This is more progress than we've made in about 3 weeks. So,
like, yeah, nobody has a sending spell or anything like that, so it's not like we can, yeah.
Right. Okay. So, he's communicated the message, right?
Yeah, he moved a gate and it closed, so your turn.
Okay. Look through the thing.
All right, you see the symbol of a swamp reed.
Okay. I will say it's a reed. A reed or plant or a plant reed. I mean, I don't know what the symbols look like. I didn't remember.
You're not a nature guy.
I'm not nature.
I'll open the door and yell, read.
I spend most of my life under a mountain. I don't know what that is.
Read what?
Read what? Anything. It'll expand your horizons.
Fuck. I know what the next one's gonna be.
I move southwest.
Okay. And the thing closes again.
Beetle.
Yes.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a beetle.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look through the thing again.
It's a beetle.
It's a beetle.
I say go to the west.
Okay.
Ooh.
Or if I go to the northwest, then I can just hop right onto the dais.
Maybe we should do the whole sequence.
Jeremy, you're not in there. You can't
hang on,
counsel
hang
him.
on.
It's up to Odman.
That's true.
Because think about this, right? Like
It's true.
maybe
God damn
that's the trap. Maybe if I step on the wrong beetle and don't make it to the dais, then I have nowhere else to go.
So to be clear, you can counsel him because the stone block is currently open. It's not until
I push the button afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right. So we need to do the whole thing. So just step.
What's the whole thing? You want to hit all the buttons? You want to hit all the tiles?
Well, I
it doesn't
can't.
close. It won't
And
close for you to
communicate
read
with
new until he steps on one. So he's got to step on one.
He's got to pick a beetle.
I pick northwest.
Okay. So you step on that, the stone block rises again, and you hear this buzzing sound as
Oh
this
no!
swarm of locusts
That's the wrong one.
shoots out of the mouths of the sphinxes.
I hide in shell. That's a movement I have. I'd like to hide in shell.
Oh, all right, let's see what it says. Go ahead and post what that is. I'm not
Immunity
sure.
to locusts.
It's a
I'm not sure
reaction,
you're
right?
gonna get a chance here. Yeah, I
How
wanna
is there
see.
2 beetles?
That's
the
bullshit.
trap. Because the one to the west, you can follow it hits everything. Then it'd be scepter, snake, foot, and then nothing. Scepter, snake, foot.
Should have known it'd be the
Trophy.
longer path. We really should have known that.
That's.
Bless you.
Are you
Sorry.
posting the hide and shell?
Okay, let's hope he lives, because we're so close to getting this.
Unfortunately, it says as an action. This is not a reaction.
Oh dear.
Okie dokes.
Does he live?
There is no saving throw for this.
Oh no.
Well,
That's you still live after that, right?
Should be okay.
You're gonna be all right.
I got you, buddy.
Maybe they're not done yet.
They are still there.
Oh no.
Can I push
Step
the
on,
button?
step on the other beetle.
At this point, I would probably be pushing the button in regular
Yeah.
accordance to
Well,
timing.
you don't
anyways.
really know what's happened, Jingle. I don't think.
Nevertheless.
No, but I would be pushing
we-
the button
oh.
knowing
This
that
is
he
part
went
of
to the
our
next one.
process.
So I don't know where.
That's fair. So the stone block lowers, and you see a cloud of locusts eating away at Odman's. Like you can barely see. He's like a shadow inside of this enormous cloud of locusts. That's, this whole area.
The beetle. Tell him to
Catcher,
step.
look through the. Catcher, look through the. What does the thing say?
The beetle. Get on the other beetle.
Catcher, what does the glass say?
Yeah. What does it say?
He can't. It's close.
The door is under the floor.
No,
right
so
now.
Odman Zig,
Oh.
how long do you want to give? Like, are you
I am-
waiting for a direction?
No, I'm not waiting for anybody here. What I would like to do is to get on some magic right now.
Okay.
Did I get disconnected?
1 second.
Oh.
No, I have pushed the talk. Hang on.
Okay. It got really quiet. Nobody was moving.
Because he's about to be consumed by locusts and die forever. It's a tense moment.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be using Thunder Wave at level 5.
Why not just go south?
Because if that doesn't work, they're not going away.
Can I have as I see him? Can I have a reaction at that point too?
You could do both things. Movement is different than spells.
Yeah, let's deal with what Odman Zig's doing first.
Yeah.
Jingle, what is it you're gonna do?
I mean, I'll probably reactionarily just throw a heal towards him.
Because he's covered in locusts.
because I saw these locusts kill Orvex already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, if am
If
I
he makes
able
it, I
to
mean, wherever I would do
move
that.
and also use my magic before
You
they
definitely can.
react in any way? Okay, so I'm gonna take the. Now I want to be clear here. I'm gonna move south, and then I'm going to use Thunder Wave, but my goal here is to not get more eaten.
I understand that that's true.
So
Yes.
if there is some reason why my movement and magic would then cause them to attack me before I can use the magic, I'm not doing that.
You don't know that,
I mean,
though.
you don't know that.
F it, I'm using Thunder Wave level 5.
So why don't you tell me before you use that? Moving to the south, are you just planning to move to the south and stand on the tile to the south?
I don't think that that's going to make them go away, even if I do it.
So what are you intending? Where are you intending to move?
I think I'm probably going to go onto the dais after I Thunder Wave. Like I want the locust dead first. That's my goal. Dead locust.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move.
Okay.
Also, I'm using my inspiration point. I want to let everybody know this. Also, I think I can do something to bolster the damage from my sorcery points.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're locusts, right?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and use your Thunder Wave.
Yeah, hang on. I was gonna get the other stuff in lined up too.
Yep. Okay, so you do your Thunder Wave. It thins them out a bit, pushes them away, but there's so many of them. They're regrouping very quickly. There's an opening. You can move, but you've really got to do it immediately. You can see they're coming back.
All right, I'm jumping onto the dais, but also I was going to roll my damage points more. I'm actually really
I don't think the amount of damage matters for what it's worth.
Fine, I'm jumping on the dais.
And where are you going? Just right there. The locusts are like in a cloud around you, not localized to that.
Oh, I see. Am I still dash is
You're
an
still
action.
in melee range if you're locust.
I see. Hang on.
Jump in the boat.
You've got 25 feet of your movement left.
And pray they don't get an opportunity attack, I guess. Oh.
I should have just fireballed this shit.
Oh, no.
It's too late for that anyway. You've already used your action. You have your movement left. You've got your movement and your bonus action. So you have 25 feet of movement left. And your
I'm in the boat.
Jump in a fridge. Hope the nuke doesn't get you.
I hate Nazis.
So, Andrew, make a history check with advantage.
Locusts hate.
Why? Because the adrenaline's making me remember better.
No, because it's recent.
It's in slow motion. You're watching your life flash before your eyes right now.
Right. Because this is your last.
I have an inspiration I haven't used yet.
Yeah, you're trying to think back to what happened when the locust swarm hit you last time, but in the rush, you're not able to recall.
I have that inspiration I can use.
Better.
If you want to use it, you can.
Yes, of course I want to use it.
That's better do so.
You can roll the history check again, or what do you want to use it on? You can use it on any D20 roll to roll it again.
Does he get an advantage on it again?
That's the no. It's one
So
more.
it's just the third-
Basically,
it's just the third
he gets to roll one more D20.
At this point, it really is use it or lose it. So yeah, I'm going to do the history check again.
Biggest
That's
rule of your
not with
life,
advantage.
literally.
Last roll. Let's see.
Man, these fucking rolls are killing us.
As you're scrambling, the only thing you can recall from last time is just the flesh being stripped away from Orbex's face and the horror in his eyes.
Just dive into the boat.
Just stay in sight.
We'll tell your story, turtle friend.
I know. Why don't we send the turtle in there first?
You went inside. That's your business.
I already did my first something.
He chose poorly.
Poorly.
Oh, come on. You guys got to give me a second here. I gotta
Well done. Way to save that one up for weeks and weeks.
I'm still here. I'm still thinking. Give me a minute.
I mean, I imagine running the wrong on all the panels of wrong is bad.
We cannot counsel him.
More locusts. Just more and more.
All right.
I would love it if each individual rung tile had its own swarm of locusts
Andy, you wanna
associated with
raise
it.
a bottle while we wait?
Oh my god.
There's nothing I can see differently about. I mean, obviously, through the hail of locusts, there's nothing I see different about one beetle over the other. Is
You mean the floor tiles?
yes.
I think that would be a difficult thing to determine right now.
One of them is really like a duck, isn't it?
Technically, cicadas don't bite or sting. They do, however, pierce or suck. They may try to pierce or suck you, but don't worry, they aren't vampires, nor are they malicious or angry. They're just ignorant and think you are a tree.
Oh, they suck. They suck all right.
Remove the cicada from your person and go about your business.
Jesus.
I know a cicada is not a locust, but still.
All right, Andrew. So what's it gonna be?
6 seconds have more than passed. This is...
Thanks. I'm working on it, Mister. Remember how it was when you died?
I was sad.
Tie a rope to his true west. Tie a rope
sure-
around.
Yeah, why didn't we tie a rope to my goddamn waist? Anybody?
I feel like the same result would have happened at this
Because then we drag you over all the wrong tiles.
With your wherewithal, there'd be so many more locusts.
We'll have your spine by the time it gets back to us.
point. We'd be trolling.
Literally. Oh, great.
I mean, I can do that. I can like skip my way back to the door.
Skip your way back.
Jumping's an action.
No, jumping is movement.
Who just drew that spray
Me.
thingamajigger?
Just step back.
Oh, that's where the locusts are. All right, you know what? Fine. Screw it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump on the other side. I'm gonna flee north. I'm gonna go to the other side of the dais. That's what I'm gonna do. Go to the other side of the dais. That's my movement. And if I die, I die. And
So like there?
We'll save you.
that's it.
Okay. The locusts don't appear to follow you, but they are still buzzing in that space.
Can I do what I would probably do at least?
What would you do?
I seeing we've already had a death in the party from these, and knowing what they can do, I would probably try to throw him some help and hit him with a healing word. Because
yeah, go for it.
Let me double check the range. 60 feet. I'm within that.
Yeah, you're good.
Boy, I'm gonna hit you with the big boy, and it's probably not gonna be dick, but there you go. That's what you get.
Is it the 9? 7,
It's both. Both.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So about a minute passes by, and you slowly see the locusts disperse and fly back into the mouths of the sphinxes.
Okay.
Hey, you made it!
I'd like to take this time and cast False Life on myself.
Okay.
Better than no life.
How do you kill that which has false life?
I can't believe it didn't roll. Hold on.
Roll 1d4 plus 4. I'll do it.
And this is temporary HP, just as a reminder. Goes in a different bucket.
All right, well, that was abysmal, but fine.
Where's the
21.
extra 15?
Where's it?
I cast it at level 4.
Got it.
Which is 5 points for every level above 1.
Oh, yeah, I see Necromancy 4.
Nice.
Okay.
Where did the 15 points come from? Because I'm awesome. Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. I'm all healthed up at where I can be at the moment, and I'm gonna look back over at Jingle and like, what the hell?
You told me to step on the beetle.
I said beetle.
The beetle.
Did it have a color or a name?
Well, you didn't ask.
Jeff the beetle.
John, Paul, George, Ringo. Yeah.
Okay, I'm awaiting instructions at this point. So somebody else tell me what to do.
Open that.
Well, I mean, yeah, open up the.
If you can.
Hey, meat dummy, why don't you open up that other trap?
Do you?
I'm thinking about it. Give me a second here.
you can walk back across the floor if you want to. Yes.
I mean, he's gonna have to. It's how he's gonna have to, right?
I mean, if he doesn't. get rid
No,
of
he
it.
doesn't have to.
Yeah, I think you can
Fine,
probably
look,
get a misty.
I go to open up the. I try to open the sarcophagus.
Okay. Yeah, make an athletics check. Yeah, you push really hard against that lid, but it is going nowhere.
I look over at Jingle and I go, what the hell?
All right. Let me try getting onto the path.
How much health do you have?
Not a lot.
I have. Oh, you asking Nick?
Yeah. Because he's gonna probably average somewhere. That looks like about an average roll is gonna be about a 40.
Let's just do the full cycle and do it correctly, and
I can try to go if you guys want.
we should be all right.
I can help you if you want to go. If somebody else wants to go, I can probably help you.
I'm setting it. I feel like if I had to put a number on my health points, I feel like I'd put it at like.
You feel robust.
I feel robust. I'd feel like 71-ish would be what I'd put a number on them if I had to do that.
I got my job here at the looking hole.
Do I want to use this? What's your feelings about how safe you think you're going to be? Your sense of dying.
Well, we've got good.
I mean, that's the only choice. That's the only choice that he's going to have.
I mostly worked, so pick a person and let's do the cycle again. Right?
Yeah. So
right.
I'm gonna, before you go, I'm gonna put my hands on your shoulder and say some words, and I'm gonna cast Death Ward.
Sweet. All right. So can we do it as red, Troy? That we do the cycle up to the reed.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Gaxif.
I get down to here.
And the next symbol
is a beetle.
Hey Zig. Hey man, how's it going there?
We would suggest the southward beetle.
I choose the south beetle.
No locusts.
Oh! Fucking Almirage God with its nonsense. All right. Okay, so I will if Jingle will remove himself from the door, go back to the peep-in hole. The next symbol I see is
a staff.
A staff. All right, Jingle.
I
move to my west to step on the staff.
I'm not useless. I'm part of this process. Let me be my thing.
You're part of this.
I'm participating.
You're doing great, buddy.
You're an essential element to our success.
I'm doing things.
Okay, so step off.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Please
step
be a
off.
foot.
You're in the wet. Jingle ass is the next symbol. Step off. All right.
I am. I'm to the side.
Next medallion symbol.
Foot.
Oh, thank God.
Foot.
All right. I move diagonally to the foot. Are there locusts?
No locusts.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God for that. All right.
Do
it again. Do it again.
Well, look again. So it would have closed. Yeah. So you look again. See if there's anything else.
I look again. Foot and
vase.
Oh, thank God. Okay, vase.
I'll let him know. Vase.
The vase looks like the tile to my west.
If you'd have just jumped on, it would have been the locust for you.
Yeah, you get the locusts. I will step to the west on the vase.
Okay.
And this time, instead of the stone block rising, it
what? No! You cut out.
You cut out.
Oh, instead of the stone block rising, as it normally would, to close off the entrance, it remains in the ground. And Oddman Zig, you hear a click coming from the sarcophagus.
Oh my God.
I rush to the sarcophagus.
I rush the sarcophagus as well.
Oh my God. Another dubious showdown for uncertain
initiative off to see who gets to open it.
You know what? I'll let him have it.
I back up.
Yeah, let him have it. We don't.
Back up.
No. You said it. It's fact.
It's initiative off. Come on.
Picks.
All right.
And it definitely happened.
Oh, all right. So, Gax, if you open up the sarcophagus, pushing off the golden lid, and
the worst time. You critted for a terrible thing.
I'm such a good god right now.
God. Inside, you see the small bones of what looks like a rabbit, and you see its spiral horn.
That's fun.
All right, cool. I do nothing. I'm like, oh wow, look at that cool rabbit and its horns.
Take its horns. Take its horn.
Hey Zig, take a look at that.
For the first time in recent memory, I hesitate.
Is there anything else?
Is
it just a skeleton?
Skeleton with the skeleton's horn.
Like the horn coming from where? Is it like
Can I look around?
Yeah, so now Mirage is basically like a bunny rabbit with a unicorn. Let me see if I can.
I hear it's an ED cure in China.
Hey guys, it's a sarcophagus with a
Oh, it's beautiful. Take that horn.
It's like a skeleton with a horn on top of it, like a helmet with a horn or something.
Hey, take the horn. Maybe it'll be worth something.
I told Zig to take it.
Okay. I will. You know what? I see he's not moving, and I grab for the horn.
Okay. So you grab a hold of the horn, and streams of light start to emanate from the tip of the horn. They swirl around you, and they turn into a spectral rabbit, which charges at you with its horn pointed in your direction. You hear a female voice whisper, "Quick, quick! Let me in! We must stop Asarerak."
Oh,
you can choose to make a charisma saving throw.
I really wanted to grab this one.
Why didn't you run into the death trap then? We all know that if you want a passenger, you got to jump into a death trap.
I tried.
Okay, that's fair.
You don't really necessarily want a passenger.
Not always.
Not always. As great as you might think.
But if you want one, it's going to be a death trap for you.
I'm gonna roll against it. I'd like to roll against it.
Oh no!
All right, make a charisma saving throw, please.
Gotta close your cute little bunny box here. Hang on.
Adorable.
Oh.
Oh, my rolls tonight. Come on, man.
Okay.
So
you guys see the horn and the rest of the rabbit go in through the turtle's mouth, and then you can see his eyes kind of go blank. And within your body, within your mind, you can feel this tremendous spiritual battle happening between the two forces that now are inside of you. And
oh god, this is probably worse, isn't it?
So, you see, the rest of you see this other green goo kind of spray out of his orifices, and
oh no,
it looked different. That's different than what we saw go into him.
Definitely doesn't look like what the rabbit that went in.
Doesn't look healthy.
Like.
Okay.
Looks kind of painful.
And seems to fly into his pack. And AFK for a moment while I send Andrew some things.
All right, I'll be right back. You can't have both, but
watch him.
Well, no, it said one of them flew out
into his pack.
Into my pack.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's super bad.
As a game mechanic, I feel like these things live within the items in which we've grabbed them.
Sometimes. I think we've proven those.
No, but we took something from slot and we didn't necessarily get the downside.
What did we take there? Which one was that?
The bracers of archery.
But wasn't that a save against it?
No, well, like he didn't make a save, so he took the whatever the demon was, but he didn't. But we took the like somebody took the bracers off of him, but didn't have to make a check against it. So he's still possessed by whatever god that was, but he doesn't have the bracers anymore. So it's whoever touches them first, it seems like, maybe. Anyway, I'll be right back.
What I'm hearing here is that I might be able to swap between them almost at will.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's also 11, quarter after 11. You guys want to just grab a bio real quick?
Yeah, go. Why don't we do a 5-minute while I take care of some housekeeping here?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to think, guys. Like, what haven't we? Like, we're missing 2 eyes, right? They weren't in the tomb. What haven't we resolved? Like, what haven't we sufficiently figured?
Who shot JFK?
Who shot JR?
Let me go back through the rooms on the map. Would you mind putting the world map back up, Troy, for a second while people are away, so that I can?
Yeah, I can do that.
I can ponder.
The level map?
Yes, please. Because apparently I do everything around here. Okay, so we got this sarcophagus. We went into the tunnels. We found the eyeball on the corpse in the vent trap. We found an eyeball in the font trap. Okay, so we found an eyeball in either of the 2 alcoves in the southern tunnel. Let's see. We found an eyeball. Did we find an eyeball behind that boar mask off to the far west? Was that one of our loots?
It'd be really helpful if you guys could tell me which colors you have.
I can tell you because I wrote it down.
Could somebody?
I have
pull up
light
a,
green and
list. Could you guys gather a list of them? That would be really useful.
We have 8.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Yeah, Troy, I don't have one, and I asked again, but I guess we were all in a muddled kerfuffle after the Patriots won, so I didn't get that.
You definitely
you
have
one. Yeah. You
No,
grabbed
I
one
I have one that doesn't have a color because I forgot to write it down.
Where did it come from?
It was an earlier one. It was not in the water space.
Okay, so let me go over where we found eyes then, right? And you guys say if you found an eye there and what color it is. Okay. So
Okay.
we found. I'm trying to figure out where there might be eyes left over, right? So I feel like this is worthwhile. So humor me for just a second, right? So we found no eyes in this tomb. We did find an eye in the corpse in the tunnels behind this tomb. That was you, Mike.
Where
What
are you
color
pointing?
eye
I don't
was
see
that?
it.
In
where we are
vents.
right now?
In the vents. You found a corpse in the vents in the vent trap.
Yes.
It had an eye on it. Its color was.
Its color was. So
Yeah, do you have your colors?
I have a blue, a purple, and a red. But I picked up 2 of them off the corpse in the room we were just in.
All right. So far we have light
which
green.
One that was that Troy said.
We have light green and pink for me because he said it's better if we know the colors.
Okay.
So I have light green and pink. Meryl, you have blue, purple, and red.
Okay.
Hillers, do you know what colors yours are?
I have none. I have 0 eyes.
And
I have orange and a mystery color.
Okay. So going back, we did the font trap. Who did that? That was Jeremy.
Green.
Yeah. Okay. We had 1 color each from each of the 2 mystery alcoves in the water trap hallway.
That's 8. That's all of our 8. So we have everything. We just have Mock. You have 1 that we don't know what it is, but we have all the other colors.
Okay.
So we got to figure out what that 1 is.
So what haven't we not?
So how many do we need? 8 or 10?
2. We
10.
need 2. We need 2 more. So the one thing that I can think of that we did not adequately resolve, other than assuming that the golem puzzle was like we beat it and we got everything we needed out of it. There was a statue on the east end of the long hallway that had unclenchy fists.
Can you guys? I just popped up a note for you. Can somebody edit that and enter in all the ones?
It actually.
I got it.
And what the colors are?
Thank you,
I
Andy.
got it.
So my suggestion would be to go down, and I think at one point it unclenched its fists. So, step one.
So every eye we gathered that we know of was on this level.
Correct. So let's go down there and check out the ground, I guess.
Well,
and see
the
if
other
it's
thing we
rocking.
haven't checked is on these pedestals across this.
Right. That's true. That's true. And the
on
statue
one of the pedestals
thing might not have been totally resolved, but when I was thinking of what did I immediately think of, puzzle or trap that we didn't fix, and the clenchy statue was
Nick,
on
you have just green.
Yes, that's my knowledge. I have just green.
I have purple, blue, and red.
Troy, while they're doing this, could I take the appropriate steps with Ketchum to go down to the eastern tunnel and just look at the floor and investigate it?
Actually, give me a moment, please.
Thank you.
I'm just doing a little cataloging.
Yeah, no problem.
So the only we don't know is Oddman has a mystery color that we didn't write down, apparently. But everything else. So I don't know when we got that, but I'm sure
That's
we can
included in the 8 that we have.
That is included in the 8 that we have. We have colors for everything but one of them.
And we need 10.
We need 10.
We need 10 to get to the door.
There's got to be another whole room because I doubt we missed.
Well, no, they come in 2s and 3s.
I think we missed a room.
How? I mean, we've literally dug up every nook and cranny.
Look at how much black is on the screen.
Well, yeah, but look, where are the tunnels that lead to it?
We know that here is the room we just went in.
Like this whole black area, we've been.
What about over here?
Where you? Let me keep pinging, so that I can find where you're pinging.
Top left.
How do you get over there?
I would assume through here. I'm just looking at the negative space of where we haven't gone.
Well, no, but
space is generally taken.
That was described to us as all walls. We can go search it for secret doors.
Oh, we know this is taken. There's a room here.
Yeah. That's the room we know is taken, but we don't know what's over here, and we don't know what's possibly. Oh, this is the room that we just went into.
We can go search the room with the race that we're in it for secret doors.
Here's what I would say, Ketchum. I would say this room where there were the curtains and all the stuff going on. We never really found anything in there.
We were pretty quick. No, we got a bunch of junk by smashing that boar mask and moving all the tapestries back. But we were very quick in and out of there.
There's got to be something else in there, right?
We were very quick in and out.
What did we get? A bunch of junk, you said. There's got to be some other reason that room
exists. It was junk. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a trap. It was demonstrably a trap. It tried to mind control us and turn us against each other.
Right, but the reward does not match the risk in going in there that we got.
True.
So,
but I gotta think a statue with clenchy and unclenchy fists means something.
Where was that?
On the eastern end of the wing
balcony, right here.
When Zig flipped the switch and you guys were busy saving yourself from imminent death.
Yeah.
Troy had described that, and I had time to just absorb that whole process because I was up here. I was he said that the statue had its fist clenched, and he definitely mentioned the clenched fist. And then when the wind went off, the fists were unclenched. Right? So that's 2 hands. I mean, maybe there's 2 gems in there, right? So let's look at the floor, and if necessary, somebody should turn that fucking switch on again, I think, and open the hand up.
All right, let's try that real quick.
Hey, I don't know if it means anything, but I wrote down that this is a crystal eye.
Oh, so it's crystal. So that's probably the question mark one then.
Oh, no, mine's crystal. The ones I picked up are crystal as well.
Oh, they're all crystal.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So what do we want to do first?
Catalog, guys, I know where the other 2 are.
Do we?
We do not have them. Yeah.
What do we want to do first? We've got.
I was worried that you guys had just lost them, and but no.
No. So we've got 3 rooms.
Oh, okay. So
We've got 3. We've got
Like,
3.
I was worried somebody just didn't write them down and
Right.
run around for the next 5 seconds.
We've got 3 suggestions. We've got investigate the west wall in the wraith room. We have investigate the boar mask in the tapestry room, and we have investigate a Graspy statue. Someone who did not offer a suggestion, choose which one of those 3 we should do per
Hey,
our
boss, what do you think?
per our new procedures.
Oh, we're ready to go now? Okay.
Yeah, you choose which one of those 3 things we do next. That's how we're doing things now.
Oh, now I suddenly get to decide. Okay, what are the options? It's south, southeast, middle, or north, or east, or west.
Okay.
So
it's
so
the 3 we've been talking about for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Before we continue, Gaxif and Oddman Zig are currently here.
Oh yeah, you guys are trapped in a deadly trap. Might want to get out of there, huh?
Misty, step up. Use your rod.
God, I don't want to use that if I don't have to.
Well, just go back around that. Gex, if you just walked on safe tiles all the way out of that room.
Didn't we just determine that, or a while back, that Misty Step will launch him into that nether realm?
No, Misty
Step is not that.
Also, the door is open, so it might even be.
Try following the path. Try following the path back.
Gax, if I'm going to let you go first, buddy.
You can't die at least.
What was the last thing I stepped on? Was it the vase?
Urn. Yeah, the vase. Urn.
All right, I step on the vase.
Vase. Foot.
No locusts.
Foot.
Foot. I step on the foot.
No locusts.
Hey, Zig, follow me, buddy.
I'm gonna wait till you make it.
You're gonna have to remember it all over again if you do that.
Oh, I'm watching. Don't worry.
Snake.
We sure it's snake and not staff. It's staff.
I'd follow that path that's marked out on the thing.
Yeah, it's staff.
Try the snake though, just for shit.
No
Southern
locusts.
beetle.
No locusts.
Reed.
Locust.
Locust.
No locusts.
Snake. Vulture.
No locusts.
Out.
Yeah, you're out. Yep.
Good job, guys.
Okay.
Hitler's trying to freaking kill me.
I saved you first, motherfucker. You got there because of me.
So where are the options of where we're going?
Tried to kill me.
The options are, in terms of looking for our final 2 crystal eyes, are the east wall of the wraith room where we had the sacrifices. You remember with the
with the rats.
With the awesome killer rat scene. The east wall of that to look for secret passages. To further investigate the tapestry room with the boar head we smushed, that had junk. That's had junk in it when behind it when we smushed it. To go and do some investigation there, or to further investigate the apparent trap that was the graspy-handed statue on the eastern end of the windy walkway.
That's
or the platforms beneath it. Or on it.
I'm gonna cast Pearl of Power, by the way, to get a spell slot back.
Word.
That's mine for this rest. Is that good?
The last option. Or you said there were 3 options. The 4 options. There were 4 options, right? Or 3?
Nope, 3.
You chose the last option.
Okay, so number 3. So
I wasn't sure if that last one was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the last option.
So can we read as read that whoever wants to makes it at least down to the southern end of the water chamber? Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So here, I'll just drag you guys down.
We follow Jeremet.
Okay, so the statue, when the switch was flipped, opened its hands. So we should probably just look at the floor first to see if it dropped anything.
Maybe it dropped something.
If it didn't, somebody should quick.
All right, I run through to see if the statue dropped anything.
Okay, I'll move you down there. You don't see anything on the floor.
All right.
There we go.
That means it's gonna have to be
drop something up.
The hard thing. We're gonna have to have somebody flick the switch and then see if there's anything in its hands.
So when we flipped the switch, I forget what happened to you, Ketchum, when we did that.
I wasn't involved in the slightest way. I was up in the water tunnel looking for Flood.
So the wind could have blown the marble down the passageway though too.
Yeah. So can
Jeremy?
I roll back the passageway and here's this other room here, this weird room where nothing is going on apparently.
Where's that now?
Right here.
The flame room?
No, to the way to the southeast.
Southeast. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Let's do a third.
Can I investigate the walls in this room?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Or look on the floor for the pearls that are blown in there.
Yeah, you look at the walls and they're crumbling and poorly maintained, but no means of any exit or. No
if I look at the floor, do I see any gems or eyeballs or anything on the floor?
Perception check.
Do I see any eyeballs?
Oh, fuck.
No.
That's a thoroughly D&D question you just asked right there. All right. Do I see any eyeballs?
I want to be thorough, but I was not thorough.
Can I work down there and to join him to help him look for things?
Sure.
And as I pass through this room, do I see any other like glittering things off the flames? Anything sparkly catch my eye as I enter this room?
Nope.
Okay.
Oddmund, I need your help.
And I still work my way down.
Come with me. And I'll head down to the the eastern statue. Yeah.
Well,
I follow.
Before you guys start, I'm sorry. While they're looking, can I pull out one of the eyeballs in my hand and just start detecting magic on it to see if
you can.
As my ritual, I'm just going to sit here and kind of start trying to detect if there's any kind of magic coming off of it, so I know what to look for in the future while they're doing what they're doing.
Yep.
All right, cool. Also, I'm done for a while.
Okay, so before we do this, Jeremy, how healthy would you say you were?
Where are you guys?
I'm about halfway. I'm feeling kind of tired.
Add me to them.
Right. I think I'd be bloodied.
Yes.
I would have like a bloody nose by now.
Okay. Then I would like to first, before I attempt my experiment, lay on hands for, let's say, 15 points.
He has a max HP that is much lower than it was. So.
Oh, well.
No, I don't know if that goes over. I don't know if 15 goes over.
Until he says he's as good as he's gonna get.
15 doesn't go over.
All right. So.
15. Oh yeah. What is my? Hang on.
15.
It's basically, if you didn't take any damage since the golem, then that's what your max health is.
And Andrew, did you see my Discord messages to you?
Oh.
I did, in fact.
Oh, is that a good way to look at it, Troy? Is what my health is right now if I haven't taken any damage since the golem hit me is my new max health? No, because it's not, because I still was missing health from that before that.
Right. You should have tracked. You should have actually like literally removed your max health. Like your green bar should be much higher than it is because your max should be much lower.
Oh, okay. I see what. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like your max health says 73.
Because my max health is. I hear what you're saying. -16. So.
Like in the bio, I'm just putting under treasure or one of the things I'm.
13 is 60, so 57.
And so then just track 73 somewhere else.
Yeah.
When we get a long rest, I'll be able to fix you up.
So I'm adding to whatever you have left by 15 points.
15. Okay.
He hasn't gotten hit since before, so he's at full health.
If he says he's fine,
you were injured beforehand.
Yeah.
But if you can use it,
I'm at 51.
15 to you. Okay, and so what I'm going to tell Oddman Zig is that I think there might be something in this statue worth having, and that I would suggest that one of us position ourselves, and I will be one of those guys on this side of the statue, and the other one on the other side of the statue. You flip your switch, everyone else get the hell out, and then we look for
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna get the hell out right beforehand.
What's in its fists?
No, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna sit by and comfort Gaxa.
Right? And then, once we give you the signal, flip the switch.
Okay.
Okay.
Which switch?
The one on the other side of the room.
Yeah, no, I want nothing to do with it.
Okay. I go to put my foot on the wall.
Can we tie a rope around the? Can we tie a rope around the arm, and then just use that as a pulley to pull ourselves back into it if the hand opens up and there's something in there?
By all means, go ahead. I'm fine. Doors are very hardy.
I put my foot on the wall. What happens, Troy?
You're muted.
You're muted, Troy.
You're muted, Troy.
We cannot hear you.
Sorry. Your foot just slides right down. You get no grip against the wall.
I turn over and look at Ketchum. And with a glint in my eye, I reach deep into my pack and I grab an egg that's inside.
As you grab it, this purple ooze sprays out, forms into a frog-like shape, which kind of hops in air through to you. Do you make a charisma saving throw?
I do not.
Oh no! Come on.
Purple ooze, you say? Someone play happy music.
You feel this spiritual battle inside of you, at the end of which this green ooze sprays back out of you and sucks right back into the egg.
I look over at Ketchum and I go, I don't think that worked.
Well, wanna mind scampering over there? We really need you here, buddy. You did this last time. I mean, get a rope or do whatever you need to do.
You can't do it anymore.
I don't know about your turtle powers, but, you know. Don't you have my rope from before? Dangle it down from the balcony.
I retract into my shell and I just sit on the floor. I poke my head out and I go, how about those turtle powers?
I throw his shell onto the ground.
I'm 400 pounds.
All right, I'll come over.
Are you really 400 pounds?
All right, I'm gonna make these.
While he's in his shell, then I'll just grab my rope back out of his pack and tie that.
Come on.
I will.
We gotta get over there.
I will attempt the jumps. I will attempt the jumps.
You're gonna
just jump down.
Right.
You don't take any damage.
We can't get back up on the other side.
The other way.
Give him a rope.
On the other side? Can't get up. You have to try to get across by jumping.
We search admin's ink pack.
We used to be able to crawl up the walls.
My rope and a grappling.
We used to have a creepy spider turtle.
Spider turtle.
Spider does whatever a spider turtle does, which is nothing.
And I give it one more go. I go, guys, maybe this time. And I reach back into my pack.
Believe in yourself.
You grab the egg.
Yes.
I start clapping.
Nothing.
Hi, Jeremy's got space for one of these things. He could climb over.
I would like to make an attempt to jump over.
No, I will. I'll do the jump. I can jump because I won't take damage.
But give him a grappling hook and a rope for the other end.
Do we have a grappling hook?
Yeah, they're standard in Explorer packs.
If I can make the jump, all the way across, basically I have unlimited. If you give me a rope, I have unlimited. I have unlimited chance at attempts to get across here.
They definitely are.
You wanted to spend the day doing something. This could be the day.
Yeah, they're standard. Everybody's got a grappling hook.
They do though. It's an Explorer pack.
So what What do I have to do?
You gotta
to
explore. You know you gotta grapple something.
This first jump you can just make. You just could do a 10-foot running start. Okay. So it's going to be a athletics. Actually, no, it's going to be a acrobatics check.
Athletics would have been better.
No, you do a flip.
You make it. And you make it to the next one. And
jump.
Yeah.
Just look at the rolls.
Nope.
Yeah.
This time you fail.
All right. Well,
to the ground.
back up.
And Yak goes, ah.
Shut up. Shut up.
So do I take it from this that you are?
Yeah, I would
this?
do this until we basically can make it. I will fight. Listen. I'm really good at failing, and I can do this all day.
So after
and I will tie a rope off here and tie it tight.
Yeah. So the standing direction
whole attempts. You spend a whole hour trying this.
Oh my god!
Eventually,
we're all exhausted and pissed.
Wait, so that's another hour gone in this day.
I just
right?
keep falling flat like a cartoon, getting back up and running back over. This time,
give
boys.
Jackson, he'll tell you when you can rest.
Okay, we're working our way to like 2:30 now. I feel like.
So the standing direction is one of us is ready on each hand of the statue to like fully snatch whatever might be in there, right? And when he pulls the thing, that's our first instinct. We're gonna coordinate, do the 1, 2, 3, snatch, and then as soon as we get it or don't get it,
wait a minute.
he flips it
Before
back
he
up.
does that, I was detecting magic back in this room on the eyeball that I had.
Oh, righto. Yep.
Did I detect anything?
You would have seen that there is no magic.
Okay. All right. Well, that doesn't help us at all.
Nice try.
Oh. Okay. So our Jeremy, you're on the other hand, yeah?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so we're good to go.
All right, I'm gonna kind of reach around the corner.
Yeah,
I don't wanna be anywhere.
Be watching us to see.
And I'm gonna basically my plan is here. What I would do is I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna count to 5. I'm gonna unflip it, or 6. 'Cause 6 is a turn, right?
Yeah,
6
that's
seconds.
a
I'm gonna
good,
count to 6, and I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna flip it back.
excellent strategy.
Okay. All right, so you
Just
flip
in
the switch.
case shit goes
I
way
flipped the switch.
awry. Just goes way
All
awry.
right, roll initiative, guys.
Oh fuck.
Jeremy knows how the turn order works.
Why do I know how the turn order works?
Gax, if you don't have to roll initiative.
You said everybody,
He's in
so
the
I
room
did.
now.
Yep, you don't have to though, so I'm gonna remove you.
You're not a part of this.
Cool. No, I don't want.
You're
to
over
be a
there
part of it.
diddling your stones all day.
Jeremy. Yeah. All right.
You wish you were
You're busy.
diddling. You wish you were
You're
diddling
busy.
your stones.
You're busy over there massaging your marbles.
It
All
feels
right.
amazing.
So Jingle, make a wisdom saving throw.
I do believe that I have advantage.
I believe you do too.
I
Let
have
me
a
just-
helper that will help give me advantage.
Right. Let me just scroll back up here.
That and no fall damage. Yours is way better than
Let me
mine. Mine is
just
nothing but
check
trouble
on yours.
and stuns.
Yes. Yes, you have advantage on this.
Fucking A.
I already have a +9 to wisdom, so
That's ridiculous.
Go ahead and fail.
Oh, yeah. All right. So you feel some sort of madness set in, but you're able to shrug it off.
Madness. Oh
Oh
no.
no.
That's not
Ketchup,
great.
Go ahead and well, Jingle, it's your turn, but I assume you don't switch it yet.
I would think if I would feel something
No,
untoward.
6 seconds. Yeah.
That's it. He
I
flipped
think-
the
no, if I
switch
would
and he
feel like
felt
would this-
madness. That's
So
it.
I guess this is the question. Like,
Yeah. Well, so
would this
he's,
be a
he
big,
flips the switch,
overwhelming?
The wind starts to blow. He starts to feel this madness invading his mind. He's able to push it off. It has not been 6 seconds yet. It's been 0 seconds. Do you wait?
0 seconds.
I would. Nick has done a good thing. I would not wait.
So you'd flip the switch again?
I would probably not flip the switch.
Yeah.
I rolled. I figured if I rolled low, I wouldn't flip. If I rolled high, I would. So
We
I
gotta
rolled
see
low.
what's in the hands, at least.
Okay.
So
So to be clear, so the wind is still blowing. You still have the lever.
I know the wind is blowing. I know, but I was able to shake it off, and I rolled a 50-50 there, basically thinking.
Got it.
So
okay.
I would not have shut it off.
I see. Okay. All right. So Ketchum, go ahead.
Okay.
Ketchum, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, even before that, does even my insane senses see anything?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, damn it! Yes.
Oh.
Oh no, it's a D100.
This is,
So this is
the same thing. It's like 34.
Right. Ketchum, you are terrified and want nothing more than to get as far away from this room as possible.
Okay. But as I'm running away, do I see anything in their hand?
Condition. You're not gonna turn and look.
Son of a bitch.
You will do everything in your power to get as far away as possible and not look behind.
Okay, well, down the tunnel with me again, right? Like,
yep. And you have to take your dash.
Case?
Oh, he runs behind me.
Dash, okay. So 5,
yep.
10, 15, 20,
hey,
25,
where are you
30,
going?
35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, that's as far as I can go. I'm
Hey, is there food back there?
Look at the hand! I said.
And that's going to last for 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What am I terrified
never see
of?
Ketchum again.
What am I terrified of?
Of that room.
Maybe
So I have to go as far as possible from that room?
Yes.
For 3 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're lucky it's only 3. It was a 1d10.
Do I get a save? Because I'm going to be at the front door in 3 minutes.
Ketchum!
You had it. You had the save.
In 3 minutes, I'm going to be at the front door of this fucking place.
You can hide in a corner.
Is as far away? Does he have to go through that puzzle again on the tiles?
No, because the furthest away I know is up. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to be out of
here. For
here.
the sake of the rest of us, please don't go up. The furthest away on this floor will be sufficient.
Thank you, God. Jesus. All right.
Running over tiles.
All right. Oddman Zig, go ahead and make
still need to look.
Wisdom saving.
God, I wish I rolled higher on that D20.
I can't believe a 17 was insufficient for that. No!
All right.
You can see me running, Gax, if he's
For
like
the
head
next
from
6
fucking
minutes.
Fuck.
You just start crying. You can do nothing.
He was already crying in his shell.
You just hunker down into your shell and you're just sobbing. Jeremy, go ahead and make your.
Can I not see what's happening with all them? Like, can I not see something
So
being dropped by the hands or anything? Or
yeah, what was your initiative? Your initiative was a 19.
He was a
Let's go ahead and
19.
put you
Yeah.
back in here.
Oh God. Do I want to roll a luck die?
Yes, someone needs to look into this fucking hand and
I'm
find.
gonna use an
Or this
inspiration.
whole,
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
or
point.
this whole thing is for nothing.
All right. Okay. So you feel the madness invading your mind, but you're able to push it away.
yes.
Oh, thank God. All right. Can I look at the? Can I look on the hand? And so does the statue? What is it with the statue now?
You can see both of its hands are open, and in each hand, it's holding a small crystal eyeball.
Fuck yeah!
I'm gonna grab both crystals.
All right. You get a pearly white crystal eyeball and a scarlet crystal eyeball.
Hillers is 2 for 2 on the puzzle solving tonight. I'm killing it. I'm running away, but I'm killing it.
Are you gonna update that sheet, or do you care to?
You go. Do you want to go and update
I
it
think
for me?
you guys.
Yeah,
have
we got
so
10.
we
That's
can-
10. Yes.
Tell Jingo to close the thing.
Well, it'll be on my turn. That's
Yeah.
what I would be doing.
And then I'm gonna grab Zig and try to try to console him as I try to push him back out of this wind tunnel room.
So wait a minute, you're trying to drag him out?
Well, I'm trying to console him. But I guess like the wind's like.
So you stay in the room, like, and just kind of like pat him on the shell.
Steal his eyeballs while you're at it. He's never gonna give them up.
No, yeah. Well, I have nothing else to do, and like the madness sits in, and I'm able to shake it off, right?
Yeah, you shook it off.
Yeah, I'll console him. I'm gonna console him.
That's very
nice. So you move down next to him, and
very
you're
sweet.
patting him on the shell. All right.
Yes, I'm consoling him.
Gaxif, you are up. Do you do anything?
Because then players gonna play.
Yeah, turtles are pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders.
The haters gonna hate.
You can see the wind like flowing through Jeremy's hair. It doesn't seem to breach into the tunnel that you're in.
Quick question: Is Jeremy's hair any longer now that he's a lady?
No, yeah, it grew out. It grew out.
Okay.
I'd like to.
So is it whipping? It'd be whipping Ketchum in the eye. But
you know, pixie cut's hot. No judgment.
I like to scream basically as loud as I can. I don't know if he'll hear it or not, but scream to Jingle and be like, "Flip the lever!" You know, just let him know that we got what we need, and just kind of.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Jingle, make a wisdom saving throw. With advantage.
Oh!
Right. You're able to push off any madness.
I will turn that sucker off.
All right.
So, just a quick question: do I still have the madness in me?
You do.
I've got the madness in me.
So, just for the sake of everyone,
turns into gold.
I will untie the rope, jump down, run across, jump up, tie up Ketchum's rope, and I'll hold on to Ketchum's rope.
Okay. All right. So you guys collected. I'm gonna go ahead and say 6 minutes later, Ketchum, you begin your trek back.
Okay, thank God.
To the party. You
I
find
wouldn't have had to give more
who's kind
I hand you your rope
his
back.
eyes.
You still got 3 more minutes of crying.
Yeah.
Oh, my
by the way,
tears are
Jingle,
gone.
if you had failed it could have been pretty
Pretty
rough.
bad. Pretty bad.
The second one? Oh yeah.
Well, that's why you
That's
send
why
the
I was,
cleric to do the
Well,
wisdom
I had
saves.
advantage, and I also have +9 to wisdom, so that's helpful.
Yeah. And Jeremy,
right.
you would have definitely had to roll again if you turned it off.
All right.
So,
well, I was trying to console him, and I thought that maybe that he would
All
get
right,
advantage
so-
and stop crying.
So we still need to go across and enter the
Oh,
eyes in
touch
that
it.
door. That's the next goal,
so
right?
are you guys gonna go? Is that where you're going? Back to the door?
10 eyes, 10 marbles.
Yeah, same plan.
we
Drop the
gotta go
rope,
through
go across. Throw the
Oh,
rope
well,
up.
both the ropes are still there, I guess. Then I could just leave it there.
We'll kind of skip that part. You guys
Yeah,
get.
The
Thank you.
minutia of ropedom.
For the logistics. Having gone through this entire thing before, yes.
Ketchum, I think you have your rope back.
What order are you
Word!
going? What order are you going in? Go ahead and just line yourselves up.
Well,
Well,
we all need to put the eyes in the door, right? So who wants to put the last eye in the door, I guess is the question.
I don't have any eyes.
I hand an eye to Ketchum.
Yeah, we should let Ketchum put the last one in there.
Hey, here, Ketchum, take your helmet off and everybody throw your eyeballs in the Ketchum's helmet.
All right.
Sure, yeah. We give them all to Ketchum.
I really think there might be something awesome in there, and I'm super pumped about it.
Oh, that's why we send you in first.
What
I
are
don't-
the,
I don't
eye
think
stalks,
there's
as we
any-
walk through it, are the eye stalks responding to us in any?
Same way that they've been the whole time. They pop out, look at you.
All right. So I grab him in a hand. Okay. Except for the
where's everybody else?
yeah.
I am
Get
where
get
I am.
get where you're gonna be, and it better be close. If people aren't stacked up here, I'm not putting the marbles in. Old Ketchum isn't drowning in any wine anymore.
Hey, guys, seeing as this has the culmination of the floor, maybe we should figure out a way to take a rest.
I think we should just look around to see if there's an order that we should put these.
I mean,
in
we
there.
could do a short
We
rest.
can take a short rest and take a short rest here. I bet you we can take a short rest.
We did
For at
like
least hit die
an
reason.
hour ago. Yeah. Okay.
I would
Fair.
like
For an hour? Yeah, that's fair. We all must be pretty shaken after the recent wind tunnel psychological troubles.
I mean, you basically had a short rest. I mean, you cried through it, but you basically had a short rest.
Can we look? Or can I look around in this room?
Does weeping count as a rest activity?
I would like to look around in this room and in this hallway, like as we're walking through, for signs of an order that we should be putting these the stones in the wall.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'll be happy to back up and let him inspect the wall for those purposes. Yeah,
and I would like to like kind of stand behind him and help him with that to
investigate,
get final details on.
So go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
I should roll it again.
Reroll it. Yep.
Oh my god!
I don't see any kind of
glad I helped
that would tie
did help
into that.
So half-assedly, apparently.
And as I work my way up north to this room, as I get closer and it gets warmer, right? Is it gonna get hotter and hotter here?
Yeah, that's right.
How close can I get before it's like super hot and I can't like? Would be too hot for me to move in anymore.
If you're here, it's like the unbearable campfire hot, where you're like you feel like you're getting a tan.
Okay. And do I see anything else in this room like that I can?
It's just still spinning and has flames.
Okay. Why is there hope here to the east?
That meant that there was a secret door there.
Okay.
Oh.
Found it.
It's a callback joke.
All right, so you guys got your short rest, and everybody roll your hit dice.
If only Slod the Rock Johnson was here to put this marble in.
Call for him. Show yourself.
What time are we at now that we spent like, what was it, 2 hours getting through this thing?
Yeah. 2 o'clock.
All right.
It's no longer my business whether we call for Slod the Rock Johnson.
And what is, speaking of Slod the Rock Johnson, what is the status of the control stone?
So Gaxif, we talked about this when you walked away. Sorry, Troy, but I picked it up because he rolled it to me after the fight was over in the room where we just left, basically like right through here.
I love something, so I let it go.
And I am currently holding the stone in one hand. Maybe during the short rest, I'd like to ask if I can have a tiny piece of rope to tie it around my neck.
As like an amulet.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and weave you something small.
Yeah, I can use my survival.
Oh, you know what? I have the twine from the key.
Sure, I don't care what it is. I just want a way for it to be visible on my chest, where I don't have to use a hand to hold it.
So Jingle helps you tie it up, and you're wearing it as an amulet.
Cool. So that's the status of it right now.
That is, wow, look at that roll.
That's a really good. I had a really good knot for the nest for the thing to just be a necklace for him.
Wasted on awesome. A necklace.
No, it's not wasted. That's not wasted at all. If Jeremy tied the knot around the rock, that is not wasted at all.
So we're obviously going to pause and pick it up next week. Before we do that, are you guys going to identify anything?
Can we open the door to see what happens?
No, that's what we're going to pick.
No, it's gonna take. Apparently, it's gonna take a minute to figure out what to see.
See if you can identify or cast any kind of magical spell on the wall on the door.
I have an unknown clay urn and an unknown potion.
Okay, so maybe those are things you could identify. Whilst I will divine sense over here. Celestial Fae and fiends within some huge radius of me.
Celestial Fae and fiends
within some huge
I would like to do.
Let's say 1,000,000 yards. It's not that, but it is.
You do not sense any Celestial Fae or fiends.
I'm just saying, we open the door. Oh, there's a beholder behind it, and we'll pick up there next week. You know?
No, well, he says no. DM has denied your plea.
The clay urn Odmanzig that you're looking up. Just a second here.
Yep.
If there's a beholder, we are so fucked. I'm just telling you.
Well, let's just chit chat. Maybe it wants to be out of here. Who knows what its
Sure,
motivations
yeah. Beholders are quite reasonable.
are. Are they?
No,
The spectator was very nice.
Oh,
not to you.
Nice. Are
yeah.
kidding?
When you were talking, if someone not you was talking to it.
Hey, many bad group choices have happened between then and now. that I
Many
think
people
vindicate-
say many bad things have happened. What about the other side? All right. What about
the
Right,
urn
right.
itself? You identify it as just a funerary urn that contains ashes.
I have this potion.
Well, just the fact that it was an enemy that we encountered that let us hit it and run away and come back and talk to it later means it was the nicest enemy we've ever seen. So
And the potion you identify as a potion of supreme healing.
supreme healing. Ooh, stash that one. We're gonna need that junk.
And do you also identify the egg?
Yes.
You identify that as a pearl of power.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I
That's
have
a-
one very nice.
it's an extra spell slot.
It's a regen spell.
Grant.
Does anybody have any identification?
God, I would love a spell slot right now.
It's not that. Well, yeah, okay, so it is. Yes,
It's a
I'm
spell
gonna
slot Grant.
ritualistically cast divination.
Okay.
Man, we are stacking up on this door, man. This is.
And I want to ask is what we should find on the other side of this door help us in our true quest of defeating Acereric.
No, dude. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, that's what he asks.
Yes, he chose.
And the reply comes back that yes, it will. You will find a mighty weapon that can slay Acereric.
Oh snap!
Hey, unknown gods, will there be weather outside today in this?
Mhm. Signs point to maybe.
Well, we know we know it's fucking worth going in there.
Yeah,
And
we gotta
that
get
is
more.
where we will leave it
And
for the
crystals.
stream.
We